So you want to learn about beer? Stay tuned and never fear. They're the guys for the case, 'cause they'll tell you all about what they taste. We got Mudhole, B&Q, he loves Star Wars and grilling too. And Knox guy loves baseball and board games, he's played them all. There's no place I'd rather spend the Monday nights than here, having a few chuckles and damn good beer. Now it's time for Two Beerded Guys.
You almost forgot to turn on the camera.
I did. It's been 2 weeks. I'm 2 weeks rusty, boy.
Hey, welcome back, guys. We're so excited to be here for you. John blew it last week and was sick and couldn't,
Well, you weren't going to be here anyway, and I was just like, I was going to tough it out, but I was just like, if Tyler's not going to be here, screw it.
John didn't have to talk more. He didn't want to do that.
It'd be really hard for me to do everything from this side of the screen.
Yeah.
But welcome back, guys. I'm excited for this episode. We have 8 fantastic beers lined up. I did that.
It looked like 7, but no, you're right.
Nope,
There are 8 there.
How much have you had already?
This much.
Yeah, look at that nice clean glass. That's called lacing,
That's
boys and
beautiful
girls.
lacing right there,
Beautiful.
But yeah, this is going to be a great episode. I'm excited. I don't have baseball today, so woohoo.
Does anybody have to watch that before we even start? Am I dish bitching
Yeah,
already?
you're good. As always, I'm TBG_Ops guy.
Mudhog, B&Q.
Behind the mic.
Off-screen Matt.
And our guest today,
Me.
Mark Burke, a.k.a. The Chubby Meeple. Check him out on Instagram, YouTube, and all the above.
All
No,
funds.
that's not meatball. Meeple.
Meeple. As in those little things
Yeah,
that
the
you use
little
on board
wooden
games.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the fuck that was. I'm glad we covered that. I thought like Meeple was gonna be like some kind of like that's where Bitcoin goes. Meeple spend Bitcoin. They're like internet people that don't exist either.
Can we start our own?
I don't really know where it comes. Like
That's our new Bitcoin. Instead of Doge, it's going to be a Meeple coin.
they're like wooden people, but you'd think they'd be called weeples. But I don't know where the M came from.
Wood? Yeah,
It's
I
weird.
don't even know.
But
That's a German thing.
That could be.
I love it
So they take
much.
like half the weeble wobble and like when it's not gonna wobble, it's gonna be a weeble. We can't do that kind of legality. So it's a meeple.
It's a meeple. Meeple.
Because weebles wobble,
Maybe
but they
the
don't fall
German
down.
word for wood starts with a W or an M. I don't know.
It starts with a W. We still don't know why it's Meeple, but
I don't know.
but I'm excited because
Apparently,
Mark.
counting and the alphabet are both hard.
It's gonna be a rough day, guys. It's gonna be a rough day. Mark comes to us, like I said, he's in the board game industry with the Chubby Meeple. I actually met him because of board games originally, and then he actually manages the Moonshot games on Mass Ave.
Yeah, that is correct. I just moved there January, so I was managing the Noblesville shop where Moonshot all started.
And you've been there since almost the very beginning, haven't
Yeah,
you?
I started there. Moonshot opened in soft opened in January of 2018, and I joined in March. So
Was that the hard open in March?
Well,
like
as soon
that,
as Mark
yeah.
walked in the door, baby.
It was
Yep. That guy's hard open. This guy's here for life. So, so I started down at Mass Ave, which is awesome because I'm down, in the thick of everything now. So it's pretty awesome down there.
Nice.
It's such a cool scene. Mass Ave's just great.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a great place. All kinds of cool stuff going on
You
down
go to
there.
the Eagle and get fried chicken.
Oh.
I haven't done that yet. but
Oh.
Dude, they make great chicken.
Yeah, you
You haven't even
gotta.
experienced Mass Ave then.
You gotta
Have
go
you
to the
done
Eagle.
Mass Ave?
Well, my
Do you even Mass Ave? That's how you
do you even Mass Ave, bro?
Mass Ave, bro.
My weakness is going across the street from where our location. We're located right at the end of Mass Ave. I cross the street and go to Mimi Blue Meatballs. I'll do 3 days a week. It's crazy.
Well, your brand's safe then.
The brand is safe. The brand is safe. Chubby for life.
Oh, shit. But yeah, we'll get into Moonshot. We'll get into the Chubby Meeple. We'll talk about all that as we go. As always, we like to highlight our guests. We're excited. Next week is Brent Schlimmer, a guy who's done just about everything in life, I think.
Done about everything, yeah. That's about right.
Brent's a massively accomplished tattoo artist.
Yeah.
Musician.
Photographer.
God, he's
Beer industry.
beer industry. The man's done a lot of things. So we're excited to have him. So make sure you tune in next week as well and follow us on all social medias. We'll get into all those later.
No. We got to most anticipated.
No, we don't.
We got to see if we got
I
any
want a
comments.
drink! I want a
Any
drink!
comments, Tyler?
Just let me drink!
It's been 2 weeks.
It
You
was
know
a
how to
long
do this.
day at work.
It's like a bicycle. You'll
be
get
all
back
right.
to it, buddy.
It's not going anywhere, pal.
Fine, do you have anything for us, Matt?
I do. We got Russell's on. What's up, buddy? He says, it's about time. Mondays have been so lonely. These
We
last
missed
2
1
weeks
week, Russ.
have been
Say
hard.
it's
Two.
one more. 2?
2
It's
weeks.
been 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
His
Just
birthday,
like
and then last week.
Oh,
Arnold
shit.
until the
It's been 2
recall.
God, we haven't been on in a while.
Yeah, if we
Right.
skipped this week, we would have officially ceased being socially relevant on the line. I'm pretty sure. Like 3 weeks is a death
Career's
sentence.
over at that point.
Yeah.
We have a career?
We have a
You brought me on this week, so not much.
we have a long-term internship of our own demise. Like we got Kevin on. Kevin Atwell says, "Hey guys,
What up, Kev?
Kev?" Chris Mack said, "Here for the theme song and the Hot Fellas."
Woo!
Well, thank you,
I don't
Chris.
know which I'm happier to hear her say. And Jennifer Becker, "Hey y'all, what's up, girl?"
What up, BBC?
Y'all.
I mean, BYBC?
YBC.
Don't forget the why.
BBC.
Why? Because we like you.
That's a lie. I mean,
It's Mickey Mouse Club, bro.
Matt, what are you most
Todd
excited
Swain's
to
on
drink
too. What's
tonight?
up, Todd? Saw you last
Todd?
weekend.
yeah, Matt, most anticipated
Most
beer.
anticipated beer is the Amish action. What's that?
Amish crack.
Amish crack because
Amish crack.
it's got crack in it.
Although I kind of think it should be Amish action now.
Amish
That's
action.
kind of funny.
At Amish action.
And that goes back to Letterkenny.
But yes, Amish crack.
Anticipated?
Yeah, Amish crack. Duh. I mean, seriously.
Oh,
Tyler's
sweet.
gonna go with the Pilsner
Sweet.
because it's the first
No.
thing he's gonna get a
Let's
drink.
go the Pilsner, get out of the way.
He's not wrong there. No, honestly, for
Just
me,
want to start drinking.
honestly, for me, it's Love Notion by Great Notion. We haven't had a stout by Great Notion yet. We've had a ton of IPAs, which they rock. I'm excited to have a stout.
I am cautiously optimistic.
I'm excited to
I'm
try
excited to
stout
try
by
it, but I
them.
don't know.
Excited. I'm excited. So, anyway, can we drink now?
First beer.
Yes! All right.
He is always
Very
premature.
excited.
Ha!
Where's the button?
It's been 2 weeks. There it is.
There it is.
I almost forgot this thing was over here.
All right, guys, this one comes out. It's from Great Island Brewing. It is Richter's Pilsner. Life's too short to drink bad beer. Get it? 'Cause
Wow.
it's a goat, and they have
Island.
multiple A's there. Yeah.
They put a dad joke on
Can we
the
drink
can.
beer?
Now he's delaying it.
The ABV is those fuckers.
They hit it.
They lose a point on my score. I hate breweries that don't fucking put ABVs on their beers.
Trekker usually doesn't, do they?
No, it pisses me off every time.
They're still one of your favorite breweries.
Never giving them a 5.
Touche.
Is it good Island Brewing? Yeah.
Yeah.
6%.
All right, I like you again.
Yeah, that's
6%.
good for a Pilsner.
That's a big
Yeah,
Pilsner.
Yeah.
It was a bronze medal winner at the 2016 Alabama Craft Beer Championship.
Alabama.
The best Pilsner
Oh,
in
God!
Alabama.
The best
Well, this was the second best, right? You said what did it get? Bronze.
Bronze.
Silver
The
medal.
third
Third best.
It might be good then, because the best IPA in Alabama was rough.
Third best in Bama.
All right, so yeah.
What was that from? Like in Glorious Bastards? Like I speak Italian, third best. You might need to actually
What
scooch
a
that. The
great
short can's
reference.
not fully in frame. I need a scotch. Oh, that'll work.
Ding. That works.
So, as always, guys, we will score these. It'll be based on the score of us three here, because behind the camera, Matt just doesn't count.
He does matter.
We do score it on the
of the
untapped
time.
scale from 0.25 to 5. 3 being a perfectly average beer for us. Above 3 is above average. You get above 4. That's a beer we're going to search out if we're liking that style that day. Doesn't have to be your favorite style. I know all 3 of us on this end of the table, well, actually all 4 here today, like stouts a lot. So yeah, that's definitely something we search out more. But if I'm drinking a Pilsner and this is just a fantastic Pilsner, I'll give it above a 4. 4, 7, 5, and 5 are just... below 3 is below average, but still drinkable. Between 2 and 3. Under 2, you're getting into the...
Coors Light.
Well, if it's free, I'll drink it. Under 1 is, for the love of God, pour this shit out.
Ooh.
I would rather drink water. Unfortunately, we have had 3 or 4 of those on this show.
Oh, yeah, it happens.
But only 3 or 4 is a pretty
Good
good
to
run
know.
considering.
Yeah, as many beers as we've had.
Yeah. I don't know why, John, when you said that I don't count but I still matter, for some reason I was like, Matt Lives Matter?
No.
Well, Tyler says no.
So I don't.
Stop it. The internet is forever.
The internet is forever. Forever.
I'm off screen.
So
That's
on the
Pilsner,
nose.
all right.
On the nose.
Yeah, Pilsner. Yeah.
And biscuity. You actually get some nice fruity aromas
Yeah.
on the nose.
Unfortunately, my allergies are killing me, so I am impressed because I can still smell it.
It's not bad.
But the flavor's fantastic.
Yeah, it's a really good Pilsner.
All right, so I noticed you guys have a lot of foam over there. Is it because you're doing the patented smaller swirl, or do you actually have carbonation? And
No,
don't
I
do
have-
any?
I did the smaller swirl.
I also have carbonation.
Okay, mine was flat as hell, so I must have got that bad part of the can.
It's a Pilsner. It's not going to be overly bubbly a lot of times
Okay.
on craft Pilsners.
I was expecting at least a little more than
Macro
foam.
Pilsners tend to be very carb, but they have less flavor, so they make it bubbly as hell.
Maybe
so
that's
you
what I'm
don't
used
notice.
to. Shout out Keystone Light.
Craft Pilsners, craft lagers are usually going to be a little flatter than macros just because there's actual flavor there and they want you to, taste it.
Taste it because they put the work into it.
Oh, what a company with logic, Tyler.
It's
Not
a
used to that
solid-
out of you.
It's a solid Pilsner.
I like it. It's biscuity. The aroma's, like I said,
Really good
I'm
aroma.
congested and can still smell it.
Yeah.
That to me is impressive coming from a Pilsner. The carbonation level's there. It's accurately carved. Probably maybe a little under for most people that drink Pilsners, but I thought it was accurately carved.
A slight astringent at the end.
Yeah, a little drying. I could see that.
Yep.
But the initial mouthfeel is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's very pillowy at the beginning.
Did you hear that, Bunny?
Mouthfeel.
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 Favorite word in
Oh.
the world.
It's our favorite, and we have a person who watches who drinks every time we say mouthfeel.
Oh.
And
And you've said it 3 times now. That's 30 seconds, and you were trying to kill them at
The way that you all just chimed in on that was kind of like the old Batman theme. So like mouthfeel.
Mouthfeel.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Mouthfeel.
But yeah, so I already went over our scoring. I was actually ahead of time on that.
You
Think about
were.
that.
You were. Wow.
Yeah.
You just get screwed up, but now you're trying to pass it off as good.
Overachiever.
That's fine.
John?
I'm gonna go three and a quarter.
Three and a quarter.
Yep. I think it's tasty. Well done.
That's exactly where I was going to go with 3 1/4. I would say you said 3 was average, is a little bit slightly above average for me, so I was going to say 3 1/4 as well. You can smell it, Tyler.
I just don't want to agree with John. It is a 3 1/4. Like I said, it's not average. It's slightly above, but
Yeah.
it doesn't wow you. We have had a couple Pilsners
Yeah,
that have
that have
really shocked us, and we've given above 4s on. This doesn't reach shocked level. This
No.
is just, I'd say, above average Pilsner.
It's a very good Pilsner, but it's a Pilsner.
So the average is obviously a 3.25 because we all agreed.
Math.
Math.
Not today.
If we all say the same number, he doesn't do math, we're making it too
Oh,
easy
I don't
on
do
him.
math. He does it.
Oh, that's good.
I use calculator.
I write him down. He does it. Off-screen Matt. Not that you count, but what would your score be?
I'd maybe go a little higher. I'm not normally a Pilsner guy, but if I was to get one, a craft Pilsner, I'd say this one's a little more, it's on the better side. It's a stronger ABV than what I'm used to. I'd go 3.5.
The 6% is nice.
That is not, yeah.
The ABV horror in
What do
me
you think
like
of
has
this
to
glass,
give it a
by
bit of a
That
bump.
glass is amazing.
The Joe's drinking beer. Yo, Joe juice.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Also, Carrie just jumped on. What's up, Carrie? He says he will tell Bunny that she missed her mouthfeel.
A bunch of them.
I don't know if you kept up count, but there was more than one Carrie.
There was like 5 before he even did that.
And he's enjoying a Heretic chocolate hazelnut porter.
I almost bought one of those for the show today, actually.
Ooh,
Good.
sounds
And-
good. Hazelnut porter? Sounds awesome.
Brett is also checking on. What's up, my friend? He says, "What's
up,
up,
Brett?
fellas? Finishing up his shift at
Brett?
work. He is glad to see John and not see me.
Yes.
Whoa, that's weird for him. He's like in love with you.
He
Well,
does-
because
but he's
you don't
also-
see me,
I know.
and he obviously neglected mentioning you. I think.
Well, he always does that. He's my brother. I would expect that. Don't forget, guys, check out our merch. You can see the hat I'm wearing right now. We have it online.
TwoBeerdedGuys.com.
This shirt and behind the screen, you
As you
haven't
can see,
seen it now.
clearly.
You haven't seen it now, but if you look at off-screen Matt's Instagram, his hat is in multiple pictures on there. Check it out. It's probably the coolest logo right now because we need to update ours with the new style. Yeah, but check out our merch. We have some t-shirts and all sorts of stuff. Check them out. Help us out. Help us pay for our streaming services. We're not actually going to make money. We just want to, break even on that. We lose all the money on beer. It's fine.
Is there any other things they can do while they're on any of our?
No, I don't want to talk about that yet.
All right.
No. You were anticipating it. It's not
I know. I was thinking of my ball dropping earlier.
Setting himself up for disappointment.
Yeah,
You did
that's
mention-
welcome to my life. Brett says, rocking his shirt today at work. Thank you for representing, sir.
Let's go.
Nice.
And we got Lauren Angeline with a couple of hearts.
Lauren.
What up, Lauren?
What's up?
Oh my God, you actually did tune in today.
Hearts.
Look at you go, girl.
Just first place in the. I just want you to know.
What?
Go White Sox, first place.
Have you been paying attention because of that hat?
I just looked real quick.
Oh,
The answer was yes,
I'm
John.
a long-time fan. Ever since
I'm
March,
a
buddy. March
long-time
27th.
fan.
March 27th.
We
I'm a
went up to
long-time fan.
Chicago for his birthday in March, and Revolution Brewing is one of our very favorite breweries.
Yep.
There's a 10 right behind him.
Two of their tab
their
handles.
merch is the cheapest shit I've ever seen in my life,
That's awesome.
It's
and
$10
it's
hat.
really fucking nice. We
$10
got
hat.
$10 hat.
we all
Damn.
got these really nice like fall springish jackets. They look like old school, like middle school or
Army.
middle school, army.
School.
Like
I started saying
communist
military.
general.
Yeah, like
Nice.
Generalissimo kind of like thin
Yeah.
military jacket. $25 a pop.
Damn.
We
Yeah.
got 4 of them.
That's a hell of a deal.
T-shirts were dirt cheap. Those tap handles, which are usually like $75, $85,
like 20 or
were
30.
like $40.
Yeah, 30.
It was 40, I think, for the big ones, 30 for the small ones. That 10 was
Still a
like
great
15 or
price.
20. Like
10.
it was,
Yeah.
it was stupid cheap.
But yeah, first place.
So he bought a Chicago White Sox Revolution Brewing hat because it was
First
$10.
place. Because it was $10.
Wait, it's about the hat.
No,
It happened
I'm a
to be
longtime
White
fan.
Sox,
March
so
27th, buddy.
You became a fan.
March 27th.
7 weeks now.
Not a bandwagoner.
But anyway, now that Matt's not paying attention, make sure you follow, like, and subscribe to all our social medias and smash that like button while you're there.
Yes.
I could let him have his moment, like, be the one calling it out. All right, next beer, unless Matt has something for us over there.
Nope, good cut up.
Perfect. Did I even let him talk?
No.
Right on the beer.
Good to see you guys again. Great to be back and not acknowledged.
All right, so Slush by
Slush.
Eagle Park Brewing Company. This is a fruit beer brewed with pineapple, strawberry, orange, and mango puree. And they're assholes, too.
Oh, God.
Little fuckers.
Can you just not read?
No, it's not on here. Because
it's
it's
not.
Well,
they legally...
Gotta have that fancy art on there.
Well, they legally don't have to put it
What's the name
on
of it,
unless
Slush?
they are the ones selling it out of state. And since this is sold through Taver, the ABV doesn't have to be on the can because it's not sold by them out of state.
Correct.
did that come from Taylor? That didn't even look like anything
I would assume it did. You bought a lot of sours at one
That's
point in
true.
time.
We don't know exactly which slush it is.
It's the
Slush.
It's just
pineapple, strawberry, orange, and mango.
Okay.
There it is.
7.8.
Not bad.
1.8.
Not bad.
Right.
sour.
Pretty good.
Give it a nice roll. Guys, for any of you that ever have the slush puree beers in
Make
your
sure to
fridge,
roll them.
give them a nice roll because otherwise, especially if you're sharing it, you're going to end up with one person getting all the puree and one person getting all the liquid.
Just look around, make sure. Okay.
We're good.
Right.
I was thinking the same thing. It's fine.
Yeah. And look at quick towel. I was hoping this would be kind of sherbet style. I was hoping.
Not quite.
Ooh.
It's a little thinner than I expected.
That's what she said.
It's still got good body to it, but there's
also
a
what
She
little-
was
she said.
disappointed.
it's just-
Pineapple, orange, mango, strawberry, and whatever other fruits we can think of.
Banana, I think.
strawberry, orange, mango, pineapple.
Ah.
Strawberry,
No
orange,
banana?
mango, and
No banana.
pineapple.
I'm kind of shocked.
I mean, obviously very thick,
Yeah.
as it
It's
should be.
thick.
It's thick.
Can you angle the camera down? For some reason, something must have
It-
changed.
You
And
gotta
also, it's thick.
get, it's thick.
Thick.
You can actually.
There we go.
Does that work?
Much better.
It's an asshole.
At least somewhat better.
I mean, I can raise the can up higher if I need to.
Oh, I think I've got some pineapple in mine.
It's got pulp in it. Yeah. Definitely pulp.
Yeah.
Not bad.
So I fresh squeezed some orange juice for Mother's Day. That's pretty much what this is.
The orange,
Oh, that pulp is interesting.
the orange dominates a lot of the other flavors.
Yeah.
Russell's saying it looks like Tang, which I think is pretty close color-wise.
I mean, you can see the pulp on the side of the glass.
And Brett says that shit is bananas. Bananas.
Literally, pulp.
Yeah. It's just all over the glass.
It did say use puree, not extract or anything, so I guess good on him
Yeah.
for that.
Well, it's mango puree. I think they actually used pineapple, strawberry, and orange.
Yeah, that's what's half the glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. You said orange is dumb. I'm tasting more of the pineapple than anything else in this.
I'm getting a good bit of both, I think.
I'm getting pineapple. I think it's the astringency from the orange. It's really...
Yeah.
That, and I was thinking the strawberry seeds.
Yeah. Depending on
For
what...
some of that astringent.
Depending on what kind of strawberry they use, it definitely could bring it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. Not quite as balanced as I expected, but also not out of balance.
No.
And it's 7. It's pretty good for,
It doesn't.
for 7. Like,
yeah, it doesn't remind
boozy.
me of those 450s that the flavors are just like fighting.
Yeah.
Right.
This is a little more balanced than that, but it's not hitting
Flavor battle in your mouth.
Parrish, Drecker,
Right.
some of the other just fruited beers that are like just so balanced that you're like, is this a smoothie or a beer?
Yeah.
So it's not. It's kind of in between those, but the ABV's high at 7 point something, right?
7.8.
7.8.
Yeah.
The flavors are nice. It's a different feel. They didn't use vanilla or banana, which are very common in these.
And the vanilla, I think it needs some vanilla to help balance a little bit. That Drecker's convinced me that that's a great way to try to bring a little bit of
But
blending in it.
I argue only because Dreckers lose all sour. They're almost all sweet.
Yeah.
This has still a little bit of that
some
sour
tartness to it.
feel, so
Yeah.
if you like the sour part
Yeah.
more, you're going to go with this. Now, again, you've seen us with Drecker on this show. You know I love Drecker. But
Yeah.
I think if you're more of a sour... Like, if you want the sour from it, you still get a little of that from this. Drecker, you don't because of the vanilla. Now, it balances it, but... Excuse me.
Yeah. I'm one that when I grab a sour, I want that sour. I want that tartness. I don't want something that's... I'm expecting a sour. I don't want it to be sweet. And to me, that tasted fine. To me, it was really good. I mean, I would absolutely drink another one. those are great.
Yeah, I'm not upset with it by any stretch of the
no.
imagination.
I think there's a couple things that they did really good that I really appreciate about it.
That's interesting. Mark, you're actually first to score on this
Yeah.
one.
I mean, we talked about the pulp, and you see the pulp on the side of the glass and all that.
It's kind of fun.
I actually liked it. It's different. It's different. It definitely, just to use the word again, it gave it a different mouthfeel than your typical sour, which I thought was pretty cool. If I'm seeking out a sour, I probably would hunt that down. I want to put this at about a 3.75.
Remember, 4 is seek out.
Not quite.
Not quite seeking it
yet.
out. It's
But,
getting close,
It's
but
getting
not quite.
close to seeking
Okay,
it out.
okay.
It's one of those that if I remember it exists, I'll
Yeah,
seek it out.
if you saw it and
but-
it's like, hey, maybe.
Hey, I
But
remember
it's not
that.
the reason you're going to the liquor store.
Correct.
All right, I got you. I really liked it. Doesn't quite break a 4 for me. I'm going to give it a 3.5. I think it's really good. They did some things fantastic. I wish there'd have been a little more pineapple and a little more mango. I think mango would have helped balance it more if it would have been more prevalent as well. But I think it's still great. It was 3.5 for me.
So, if they had managed to balance the flavors a little bit more, I think I'd be right there with you. I'm going to go 3.25. I think it is better than average. I love actually the pulp aspect of it, and the fact that they nailed a 7.8%. I mean, it gets extra kudos for that too.
So it comes at 3.5 for us because another really easy one when it's
Yep.
3 scores and they're all within a quarter of each other. My job's getting real easy today, folks.
Real easy.
They know I'm more focused on the beer than actually anything else. Matt, what would you have given it, my man?
I'm actually going to agree with you. That hurts. There's some things that I did really like. I thought the flavors were pretty good. I would have liked a little more mango too. I didn't care so much for the pulp. I think more that Drecker lactose or maybe like I said more mango would have helped smooth it off a little bit on the finish. But 7.8, that's pretty good for a smoothie too. So the ABV Hormy has to give it a bump for that. So that's solid entry. I don't think we've had anything from them before, right?
We've not had anything by them.
That's not a bad start. I would like to see more from them, more than actually that particular beer. I think I'd say.
I'm not upset with them. That's a good beer out of the gate for them.
Yeah.
It's not 903, which just started off bad and never got better.
Never really curved up. Yeah,
Never
no.
got better.
Even though every other beer Taver said that I bought was like, this is their style, and it just still didn't do it.
So, do you drink a much craft beer at all, Mark?
Not much. I don't honestly don't drink a whole lot of beer. I'm more of a hard liquor guy. I'm more of a whiskey drinker.
I barely know her.
And everything, right? But when I'm drinking craft beers, I mean, I do tend to go if I'm not going stouts and porters, which happen more frequently. I think more often than not, I'm drinking sours than anything else. I love sours. I like the tartness beer. There's also, it's kind of funny. I found in the past few years that as I've started to get older, which happens, as we all know.
Fucking sucks.
I know what you're talking about.
Unless you're Paul Rudd.
That
man doesn't age.
Yeah, right. That is true. And Nicolas Cage, he's a vampire. I've seen pictures.
No, only thing that ages on Nicolas Cage's hairline. Like, everything else looks the same.
But, no, I found that, I mean, I've had asthma my entire life, and I found as I get older, super, super hoppy beers tend to start making me wheeze a little bit and start setting it off. But it doesn't happen with the sours and the porters and the stouts, so I'm always going that direction now, because it's like, my tastes have changed.
Good for asthma.
Yeah, right.
So what you're saying is we're going to give you an asthma attack with the 2 IPAs we have today?
No, we'll be good. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. I mean, no more than what was in.
All of a sudden you see him go...
Yeah. No. Fun fact. If I'm going down, I'm going down on purpose. I'm going for that sweet mouth-to-mouth action with that mouth feel.
Going down. Wait, whoa. So much unpack. I'm going down the purpose.
Yeah,
mouth to mouth. Oh, whoa.
You give me too much to work with. I don't have the enough amount of buttons or time. I'm just going to go...
Matt doesn't know what to do if there's too much to work with. He's not used to that.
I get
That works.
We're
The
going with
Kelly
Kelly laugh.
I like it.
It's
I
just
like
when
it.
there's that much
That's literally
stuff.
one of our friends.
We're defaulting
who
to
was
Kelly
on this
laugh.
show.
Oh, yeah?
We broke her one day with poop jokes because we had a beer called the Brown Note, and it literally had like brown poop stains on underwear. Was like the logo.
The logo.
And
She was trying to stay above the fray.
she was trying, and
we
just
drug her down.
We went straight into the poop jokes, and it got to the point where she just couldn't stop laughing.
And it turned into...
A button, the one he just used.
That's so good. I love it.
Kelly.
I love it. I'm a fan.
Oh shit! But guess what? You
Carrie
say you like
says-
sours? We have another one.
Bunny likes mouth-to-mouth feel... No. Mouth-to-mouth with mouthfeel. There we go.
Mouth to mouth with mouth feel. Boom.
Good for you, Carrie.
But not mouth-to-mouth
You're a
feel.
lucky man.
And Brett asks, how often do I have that flavor battle in my mouth? Probably at least every couple shows.
Well, you have 4 kids, so... Oh, I don't know.
How often does she?
Yeah.
No, he meant me
Clearly
specifically.
not.
so-
Well, he's got 4 kids. So.
Clearly not enough because
Right,
he ended up with 4 kids.
Yeah.
Thank God you're at work and not home.
He did direct that at off-screen Matt.
It's just all on the big screen at Verizon or wherever he works.
Yeah, he puts it on all the cell phones on the wall.
Yeah.
Drive up our numbers, baby. He leaves the store, leaves it running. That way it just counts all night long, you know?
Love it. It's great. You're awesome, Brett.
God, that'd be badass.
So badass.
He can get fired so fast for all the shit we say. So fast. All right, Mark, Moonshot at Mass Ave. What do you guys have coming up soon? What are you guys doing? I know it's more of an event space.
It is more of an
Noblesville.
event space than a retail. I mean, Noblesville is definitely the retail space, more so. I mean, we have retail down there. We've actually expanded the retail space at Mass Ave over what it was last year. Last year we were down there from July through November, and then dumbass COVID shut us down because it was an event space. So we canceled all of our events. Didn't make sense to keep the place open. It actually worked out because we were able to pull a few employees we had down there up here to Noblesville to help out with holiday and all that stuff. So it was great. But we reopened in January. We've completely redone what we're doing down there. We don't have a liquor license anymore. The one we were using last year was the previous company. So Indiana state law lets us use their thing through the end of the calendar year, and then you have to get your own. And we've run into a couple hurdles getting our own because of ownership, the way our company's structured and everything, and Indiana laws being ass backwards.
Pain in the ass.
Yeah.
What?
So what we've done now is Mass Ave is a bar still, but it's a coffee bar. So we open at 7 o'clock in the morning on Mass Ave with a full espresso bar, coffee, catching the people that are going to work.
Bet that works out there.
It does. It really does.
Yeah.
And we just put in a Turbo Chef oven. We serve little 10-inch single serve pizzas. Kind of Subway style. Make the pizza right there. Tell us what you want.
Okay.
Pop it in the oven. It's done in like 90 seconds. You got a pizza to eat.
Oh, those Turbo Chefs are...
It's amazing.
I thought you were going to say you have like little breakfast souffles or something that you offer to go with the
souffle?
coffee. Yeah.
An egg quickie. I mean quiche.
Give me that egg quick.
But no, it's going great down there. It's we've got we run Magic events mostly right now, but we're going to be running some D&D stuff. We'll be running some board game nights. We'll be doing quite a lot of stuff. We've got some unique stuff that we do at Mass Ave that we don't do in Noblesville. Things like puzzle tournaments and chess. We had a chess grandmaster in there.
Hold
this past
on.
Thursday.
I'm going to need you to rewind.
Puzzle
Okay.
tournament?
What the fuck is a puzzle tournament?
Is everyone doing the same puzzle and first
It is.
man done wins?
Puzzle tournament. We have teams of up to 4 people. They all get the same 500-piece puzzle. They're given an hour to get it done, which I think is insane. I would never get it done in an hour.
So it's like escape room. They don't get the T-shirt ever.
Correct. And then at the end of the hour, if no one's done, then we count up the pieces that are not connected to the puzzle, correctly connected to the puzzle, I guess. And whoever has the least amount has got most of the puzzle done, so they win the prize. And they won like 4,000-piece puzzles or something for doing it. But the first time we did one,
Hey, you won a puzzle contest. What's your reward? More puzzles.
We had the team that won the first time we did it got their 500-piece puzzle done in like 32 minutes. It was insane. It was crazy to watch because they weren't even talking to each other. They were using hand signals across the table to like, I need that piece, but it was all hand signals and like sign language. It was crazy.
So this is a professional?
You
It
don't
seems
give the
like
table
it,
next
yeah.
to you some hints. Be like, hey, I need that corner piece to connect to
Pro
this piece.
fucking puzzlers.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. So we just did our second one a few weeks back, and they came back out to do it again,
shocked.
and we set them up with a 1,000-piece puzzle while everyone else was doing 500s.
Did they
And
still win?
You handicapped
they
them.
didn't. They didn't. They did not. But they
You handicapped them. and
They were really
they
close. They were
Oh my
really
God.
close. I would say
Doubled their count and almost won.
I would say they were probably of the 1,000 pieces. They probably got 700 of them done in the time it took everyone else to do 500.
That's fucking
It was
bullshit.
crazy.
I know.
We do some fun stuff down on Mass Ave.
Tyler did
so
like the 6-piece toddler puzzle.
we're,
I wouldn't finish.
we just added a.
He just uses square pegs, the circle holes, you know, that thing.
My
He would
favorite
never
thing,
get that.
right? My favorite thing down there that we just did is we just added to the back wall of the Mass Ave space is now a bulk Jelly Belly dispenser, so you can buy Jelly Bellies
yeah.
in bulk. There's like 15 flavors on the wall.
Can you
now.
get Sour
It's-
Patch Kids?
Not yet, but they're coming. We're doing all kinds of candy down there.
So is it
don't
like
get
a
any from
rotating
Turkey.
dial or like a scoop?
Canada or Mexico. Don't get the turkey ones.
Turkey Sour Patch Kids?
So
They
there's
suck.
Sour Patch
Like, are we talking from the country of Turkey
Yeah,
or
from
not
the
turkey
country.
flavored
From the
Sour Patch
country.
Kids?
From the
Sour
country.
Patch Kids are made in 3 countries.
Yeah.
The ones from Turkey are god awful.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
They're horrible.
They're real bad.
It's because they're made with turkey.
Their texture's off. Something about their texture.
Yeah. All right.
Very
Brett
So,
says he can barely
I'm
do a
kinda sore.
9-year-old puzzle in a day.
so our next beer is Bushwick Zombie. That is an awesome
Bushwick
name
Zombie?
and logo.
Bushwick or Bushwhack?
Sour power.
Wick.
This is a fruited sour KCBC, which is a fantastic brewery. It's Kings County Brewers Collective out of Brooklyn, New York. This is a cool
They
label.
always
Yeah, it
have
is. That
amazing
label's cool.
labels.
Always on top of it. This is a 4%er, so a lot lower than the last
Ugh.
one.
Yeah.
But they get a bonus point for label art. It's fine.
A bonus point for I can't even say it. Labor art? That's
Label.
awkward.
That one's a little more tart. Maybe that's why he's wearing the Sour Power T-shirt on the can.
So this is more of a traditional sour. Very watery.
That's what I was going to
It's-
say.
yeah.
Very watery.
Not nearly as tart as
Well,
I
I
was
even
expecting
noticed-
when he said that.
When I smelled it, I'm like, it smells watery.
Yeah.
But compared to the last one, that was actually more sweet sour. This is just more sour.
I mean, there's a tartness there. I'm really disappointed with the...
I'm actually disappointed
Yeah.
too.
Like,
Yeah,
a traditional sour I don't expect to be thick, but I don't want it to be watery flavor.
This is very watery.
Yeah.
In defense, do we have a date on that one?
It shouldn't matter as much with a sour.
Okay, I don't know if they dropped out that much.
No. October. That's within plenty of time for a sour.
I don't know.
Plenty of time. I mean, fruited sours, you will drop flavors a little bit, but that's still not awful. It's only 7 months.
Well, the carb is there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blueberry, strawberry, and lemon.
And
I bet the lemon's the
So
culprit.
all flavors that are kind of hard to pull off, at least as far as
sours.
Lemon's not.
strawberry and blueberry goes.
Yeah.
Strawberry and blueberries both are a bitch.
I feel like lemon's really in the driver's seat on this one.
Oh, yeah.
Which is also contributing to the watery flavor. Because lemon's not a really
There's a little strawberry there.
bold.
I didn't know blueberry was there until
No.
I read it.
Damn.
Like, I knew strawberry was there. I had
mean,
no
look,
idea blueberry was there.
Blueberry, just drink some blueberry ghost, but
Blueberry ghost, baby.
yeah, disappointed.
That's an odd. That's a weird miss for KCBC. we've been
Yeah, it seems like in their wheelhouse of being able
at
to do it.
worst case scenario, they're always 3 or higher.
Yeah.
And that's worst case scenario for them. And I'm not saying this might not be, but it's just not. It's meh.
It's not horrible. It's not like, oh, I'm good. This sucks.
No.
Oh, no.
No, not at all.
I'd say it's below average.
Yeah, it's below average.
I'm going to give it a 2.25. I'm going to give it a 2. I think the flavor's watery. I miss the blueberry completely.
Yeah.
And at 4%, it's not even a traditional sour enough where it's puckering, things like that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with low ABV when it's a traditional sour. This isn't refreshing. This isn't... I'm going to give it a 2.
No, I'm with you. This, to me, is the definition of it, too. There's so many misses on the style. It doesn't make it bad, but it's just not a well-crafted beer. It just doesn't work. So I would drink it again, but I wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
But if you handed it to me, I'd be like,
all right,
I wasn't a fan of this the first time, but all right.
Whatever. Yeah, so I'm a 2.
I'm going to make the math easy on you. I'm putting it as a 2 as well. I like I said, I drink sours quite often, and that one to me was just it almost had like a fruit juice kind of flavor. Definitely more water. It was almost drinking like it had that consistency of like drinking a vitamin water that someone put some soda water in.
That's
Really acai healthy.
really on point there.
I was thinking, he said that and it makes 100% sense. I was thinking more some weirdo put ice in their beer and let it sit.
And let it sit and melt.
Melted.
Yeah. Yeah, flavor-wise, I felt like I was drinking like a strawberry vitamin water is what it... And it just happened to be... it had some carbonation in it. But that's what
Makes
it was.
sense. That makes sense.
Man.
Matt, what would you have given it?
I suck when it starts getting like underrated beers, but I'd probably go like a 2.5.
You are allowed to... You're never going to get me, John. I don't know why you're trying. You are allowed to lower your score once in a while.
I know, but it's not that I wouldn't drink it, so, I'm not going to go like under a 2, because I could drink it. I'm just like, about it. It was alright. It wasn't great by any means, but it wasn't hateful.
I like the attempt over there, by the way.
Thought I'd try.
I mean, it was above your waist, so it wouldn't have counted anyways.
Yeah,
but
when did you guys start that up?
he's tried a
You just
couple
flipped me
times
off.
now, and it's never gotten
I've not really tried a couple times. You flipped me off, so I thought I'd try to get back.
Yeah. Now he's just flipping me off. It's fine.
It's fair. It's fair.
Oh, shit. I love my business. This is the greatest thing to own in the world. If only we can make money. But make sure, now that I reminded you guys earlier to follow us on all our social medias, make sure you follow on our individuals as well. Mudhog has some of the best looking food to go along with his beer content on there.
Special event coming on Sunday.
And it's Mudhog B&Q.
Oh, yeah.
As in beer and barbecue. So check his out. Check out Offscreen Matt. It's memes, beer memes, meme-tastic.
It's Keystone.
It's a Keystone
Primarily
love
Keystone
affair.
Light.
It's a Keystone love affair.
He's gonna want. He's
Keystone's
getting
been
retweeted by Keystone.
Keystone's been shouting him out like crazy.
Yeah, like
That's
there's...
awesome. That's awesome.
I'm working on getting another job that actually might pay.
He's getting that Keystone
Yeah.
sponsorship.
I'm
like
transitioning
$20.
out of Two Beerded Guys and just into Keystone Light.
And then mine is TBG_ops guy. Check
He
them all out.
doesn't really do anything. It's fine.
Mine's all beer for the most part. I mean, it is.
Yeah.
Or I did post Pisco Sour the other day. That was a hell of a cocktail from the livery. Have you been in there yet?
No.
A, the food's fantastic, and B, the
Livery's
cocktails are on point. It was the first place I'd had a Pisco Sour since I was in Peru.
Yeah.
And it was made correctly. It tasted fantastic.
Where are they at? That sounds like I should know that.
Right across from Ford's Garage at Hamilton Town Center.
Okay, nope, haven't been over. I need to try that place out,
Next
too.
door to our friends
Books
at
and
Books
Brews
and Brews
Noblesville.
Noblesville, who just
Yeah.
celebrated their second
Second
anniversary.
anniversary.
2 times.
And they are unbelievable people.
And
Amazing people.
yet another tie-in. You can pick up games from Moonshot Games.
Yes, you
At
can.
Books and Brews Noblesville.
Yes, you
we
can.
have a tiny little kiosk in there with
And
about
puzzles.
24.
There's puzzles. Yep.
There's some puzzles. There's some board games, and it's all. We put some lower price stuff in there, things that people would be able to play. The thought was couples coming in here having a couple people, 2-player.
Couples, families.
Couples, families,
Yeah.
you can buy a game. I've
It's
seen it
great.
happen multiple times.
That's great. Yeah. So I go in there and restock them once a month.
Yeah.
So it's pretty,
It's a
pretty
cool
solid.
idea. And it's real simple. You don't even pay for the games at the bar. You do it all from your phone.
Yep. QR code takes you straight to Moonshot's website. You buy through the website. Do it all on your phone. It's awesome.
Oh, that's nifty.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
freaking
Internet,
genius.
when it works, man, that thing's fantastic.
Right?
I had to fill in and worked over there one time, and somebody's like, "How do I buy this game?" And I didn't know at the time. I'm like, I looked on the tablet. I'm like, I don't fucking know. I'm like, hold on, and I see a QR code on the shelf, and I'm like,
Let's scan
I
that.
go,
See what happens.
let's see what happens. And we literally scanned it. It was like, I was like, oh shit, literally just do it here.
Well,
She's
and
like, that's so cool.
And we did it easy too because it's through our Moonshot Games website, but we've got the site configured so that when you scan that QR code, it takes you to the Books and Brews page that we built that just has the 24 things that
That's
they have.
awesome.
So you're not digging through a bunch of crap that you're not looking at. It's all right there in front of you.
That's awesome.
On the side note, you throw out a Brooks and Booze. Like, can that be like some kind of
Brooks
brewery
and Booze
thing?
would be great.
Yeah,
That's like a country band, right?
Brooks and Booze.
No,
That's Brooks and Dunn.
Yeah, that's only a Halloween operating brewery there.
Brooks
But
and Brews.
Brooks and Booze.
Some booze.
write that one down.
Oh, idea. Books and Brews, but you spell brews Bruise, and it becomes like a fight night, like a weekend event.
Here's that T-shirt.
Yeah. There you go.
Write that one down too.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
The
Number
first
one
rule
about-
of Books and Brews is you don't talk about Books and Brews.
I hate everyone.
It feels good to be back.
We're making Tyler have to drink again.
Really twisting his arm.
I know.
Right?
Twist it, do it. Not you. You'll fucking do it on purpose and hurt my ass.
I was just gonna Indian sunburn. It's fine. Can I call it
Indian
sunburn?
sunburn.
I don't think that's like
I don't know. Can you
PC
call it
anymore, bro.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think it's
But
just
what do you call it now?
maybe just a rub burn.
That's boring.
That's boring. Cameron says books and Dogecoin. We were talking about that earlier before the show.
There you go.
Doge.
Dogecoin.
Whatever.
Dogecoin.
Sorry, I don't invest in fake money.
Well, it's literally based off a meme.
Crypto.
The Doge
Dogecoin
meme.
is based off of me, man. It's
Yeah.
Oh my god,
People are making lots of money on it. It's fine.
that's true. All right, so our next beer. We're running ahead of time again.
Yeah, so we might get a few extras.
Oh darn.
Beer.
Ooh, he does like sours. We could always get the table beer.
Oh, shit.
What's the table beer?
No, it's not table beer. Have we drank table? No, we haven't drank table beer yet. It's in the fridge upstairs. All right. Anchorage Brewing Company's The Mage.
The Mage.
The Mage?
IPA brewed
The
with
Mage?
It's like Dogecoin.
The Mage. I
Doge.
know. I heard it and I was really hoping you were going to let it go.
We
Nope.
heard it.
But after
No.
making fun of Matt, I mean...
No.
The Mage.
Time out.
The Mage.
Time out.
It's not Maze.
It is time
fuck this shit.
for Tyler's favorite part of the show.
I hate this part of the show.
Pet name of the week. Liz says, hi to her roasted little Baronjanus Rayanus? Baronjanus Rayanus?
Barry.
How's it spelled?
Nicaraguan meat stuffed eggplants.
It's Béarnaise, isn't it? It's B-R...
Berenjaenas.
Nope, not what I thought it was.
Yeah.
Barrinus.
That isn't what I thought it was.
I mean, that does sound like a meat stuffed eggplant, like
That
Baronjanus.
does. That does. That bear's anus is a meat stuffed eggplant.
But yeah, she
Sends
says,
Guys, it was great seeing you. I believe it.
I felt pretty strong when she's like, oh, roasted little? Alright, this is not going to be so bad. Oh, shit, it is. We hit the wall.
Didn't he?
I love the.
Didn't he give you a
international
definition?
flair, but yeah.
Nicaraguan meat stuffed eggplant. But
That's the definition.
yeah, I need phonetics
Meat
now.
stuffed
Yeah,
If-
we need
eggplant.
phonetics.
I appreciate the breakdown of what it is, Russ, but if we're going stuff that I need to have a degree in some kind of
Thank you,
foreign
Liz.
language, please give me a phonetic.
I'm trying to figure out who's the target demographic for a meat stuffed eggplant.
Oh.
Oh.
Like, if you're eating eggplant, aren't you generally avoiding meat? And if you're eating meat, you're generally avoiding
Depends
eggplant.
on what kind of eggplant you're looking for.
Big and purple.
It's like the eggplant emoji with the squirts, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
And then you're getting stuffed by
Those
meat. Like,
stuff
It checks out.
checks out.
I mean,
Also,
now
not
I'm
sure
kind of
that's
curious.
fancy anymore.
probably not.
I'm curious. I would probably give it a try now. Like I've had an eggplant
Wait,
parmesan.
which version?
That's true.
The actual
The actual
culinary
thing, not the
dish.
emoji.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
The
I think
Nicaraguan.
he's lying. I think he's trying to like.
No,
double back
we've
and
we've
say
said
this.
I've gotten pretty desperate. Not that desperate yet.
No, I can kind of see that.
Yes.
Eggplant parmesan. Eggplant parmesan makes sense.
Yeah, like eggplant
Wonder if
parmesan's
trying to
pretty
expand
okay.
his boundaries a little bit.
I was nicknamed Wonder on the
Expanding
show
his-
for a reason.
His dating pool. He's trying to shed the name Wonder. White bread.
Expanding the boundaries by expanding the berryness.
Russell says, I told Liz there was no way you guys would get her eggplant reference. Ye of little faith, Russ. Come on, man. Where's the confidence, bud?
Anyway, The Mage by Anchorage Brewing Company.
You're in
IPA
comment timeout now.
brewed with lime zest, double dry hopped with Moteca and Vic's Secret hops. 6.4% ABV.
Is Vic's Secret like Victoria's Secret? Are they like related?
Sure. No.
Vic's Secret. I did say Vic's Secret. He's got a point.
It's the husband of
Thank
Victoria.
you. Hey, see, is that hard to like?
Vic's Secret.
His secret is he home brews instead of.
Lime zest, right?
That's what I said.
Yep.
That's what intrigued me about this beer.
Lime
You want to know what
zest.
intrigued me?
Is that what intrigues you about this beer, John?
Made by Anchorage Brewing Company. That's what intrigues me. And they're fucking badass labels.
Yeah,
Yeah,
another
that label is really cool.
another brewery of strong track
several.
record.
There's a
Keys are-
couple
I just
on
really
the
like-
keys are behind you
I actually
too.
like that art.
The Mage.
That's
Yeah,
just
all their
cool.
stuff looks like wicked sweet tattoos, like everyone. I bet they probably got some tattoo or some retainer for all their can art.
It's actually the head brewer gets every label tattooed on him.
Guys, we got to start making beer. Stop making beer. I'm out of room on my body for.
Yeah, we
tabs.
need to repeat some beers. No new ones for a while. Down to like 7 spots. And she doesn't want a tattoo there.
He will, though.
Brentwood.
Ah.
God, I can't wait for story time with Brent.
Oh, that'll be fun.
What's that, boys? Very smooth.
Very pillowy, soft mouthfeel.
I'm really surprised by this because, I'm never really been a giant IPA fan.
Tasty.
But this is really smooth.
Did you say the ABV on that one? I didn't catch
6.4.
it. Okay. So admirable, but not off the wall.
They're
Okay.
a real brewery. They put it on their can.
They're a real brewery.
I'd get angry.
Yeah, obviously. Seen it
And
a
many
couple times
things, this
already.
being one of them.
More hops in the nose versus actually on the tongue.
Yeah, in all fairness, it's probably an old can. But,
Yeah, probably.
well, newer than some. 11/27.
Yeah, so,
Late November.
About 6 months. That's pretty new for us
That
when it comes to
27.
IPAs.
That's the 27th of November, not 2027. That's a beer from the future.
ooh.
How'd you do that?
Because we watched Tenet.
I work with time.
Yeah, I watch.
Time Cop!
Oh, that might have been better.
I like it.
Are you getting much of the lime zest, though?
I'm not getting as much. I think it's there.
More like a back end flavor, maybe.
It's
Maybe
more of
just
just a there. It's not a front end, not a back end, not even like a lot. Just hint of zest.
It's really good. I really enjoy that a lot.
Balanced. I don't think the hops dropped out. I think that's a very nice blend of those hops.
Yeah.
They didn't overdo it when they dry hopped. When you see double dry hop, sometimes it can be. I'm not getting a ton of chunks. I have a little bit. I probably have more than everybody because I got the very last.
There is some
can.
chunk in there, yeah. You're
But
right.
it's not.
Oh, yeah, I got some.
It's not awful. They're there, but it's not awful.
It's like gerbil food. Glad you said that, otherwise I would have drank that.
I like that.
I do.
It's a solid beer. That's a solid beer. Jonathan, you're first.
It's Anchorage. It's a very well crafted beer. I am don't know if I'm quite seeking out, so I'm going to go 3.75. But I do enjoy this beer. Very, very tasty.
All right, so I'm gonna while he's scoring, which what'd you give it? 3.75.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up the artist.
Formerly known as Prince.
Currently
No.
known as no.
Currently known as Prince. No, I've
That just took me a second.
I love the delayed laugh. It's fantastic.
Holy shit!
But no, I would say, I like I said, I've never been a big IPA fan, but this is one that if I was going to drink an IPA, I would actually hunt this down. I'm going to put this at a 4. I would actually hunt this down. I thought, it had a great flavor to it. It wasn't overly hoppy, which is usually the thing with IPAs that turns me off to it is if it's overly hoppy. They're just really well balanced. I'm a fan. I would definitely put it at a 4.
Yeah, if you like that style, like the avoiding the pine cone scenario IPAs, like Anchorage and Adroit both do really, really good stuff. They're ones that we've had on the show multiple times. They are almost always one of those solid to really goods.
Distracted you?
Squirrel!
There it
Gave
is.
it a 4?
4.
Okay. Oh, I was listening a little
Yeah,
bit.
you were, a little bit.
I'm going to agree with John.
Does that hurt?
A little bit.
It's more than a little.
Right? I felt that.
I'm going to
And
give
your
it a
meat
3.7.
eggplant?
I'm going to give
I
it
felt his meat eggplant.
Jesus. I'm going to give it a 3.75 as well, which averages out to a 3.75. Very good beer.
Very good beer.
I'm very happy with it. There was just nothing that wowed me to the point it sent me over a 4.
Yeah.
But it was very good. I wasn't
It's
mad
Anchorage.
that he gave it a 4.
Yeah.
Like, I bounced back and forth.
It's Anchorage. That's what they do. They're very, very solid. Very good.
We're having a staring contest?
You gonna score it?
You won first.
Staring contest.
I'm kind of torn between a 3.5 and a 3.75. Like, I want to go 3.75, but
Sucks at this.
it's such a smooth flavor that I appreciate that real subtlety.
Since his scores don't count, he can be like the wishy-washy, friendly.
Well, like, I appreciate that smooth simpleness, but it's also not like a real, flavor forward IPA either. Like, which, if that's what they're going for, I'm assuming they succeeded at it, but I kind of like a little more flavor personally. So that's the only thing holding it back.
I think a little more lime zest would have made me a 4.
Yeah. I was excited for the lime zest and didn't quite get it, so.
And if it would have been a little like higher ABV and still drank like that, I also probably would have bumped it. 6 is good, but
What an ABV whore.
they've done some stuff where they've been like the 8s, but like, oh, that drank like this one did, So there's a couple things that are just slightly off from getting a little higher.
All right.
All right.
Yes.
That was almost Jim Carrey, but
All
no.
right.
Ha.
Jim Carrey, Matthew McConaughey going
Damn
on
straight.
there?
Yeah.
What's happening?
All right, so we're going to go ahead and do one more beer this hour, which means we'll probably get to add something to hour 2.
Yeah.
This is our last IPA of the day.
Yeepa!
Okay, cool.
This is the
Oh, should I give it a
new
rinse?
Image. Nah.
It's not bad.
New Image Brewing. And,
I'm gonna dump out my hamster
all
pellets,
right,
though.
go ahead.
Oh, yeah,
Rinse
there
them all
are
then.
hamster
Hamster
How
pellets.
about the hamster pellets?
You drank yours.
Bullshit.
Oh, that
Oh,
hey,
damn it.
Did break.
That's why until after the break.
Nah, we're fine.
that
That'll be
was.
fine. It's Listerman.
I think
fine.
it's been rolled.
Yeah.
I think it's been
Yeah,
rolled
you
now.
rolled it. Give it the old. We're good.
Huh, fun.
JD from Scrubs, baby.
Gonna catch it.
The patented. All right. So anyway, this is a collab, of course, because it's Listerman. They do 8
do a
billion of those
lot
a
of
year.
collabs.
This is New Image Brewing, though. That's a solid name. New Image and Listerman do the virtual Tiki Party, New England style IPA with Michigan Chinook, Sabro, coconut, and pineapple. At 8.5%.
More I'm looking for.
So there you go, ABV whore.
Sounded like it's a bad thing.
They don't have a date on the can. That's fine.
While you're looking at the can, speaking of...
Bye, Russell.
Yep.
Have a good show.
So he's got a balance. Appreciate you being out here, sir. Thanks for the meat stuffed eggplant reference now.
Don't forget Turfs Up Radio.
There it goes.
Every weekday night, except Mondays because you're watching us,
Yeah,
right?
you don't
But
leave
Turfs
us
Up
for
Radio, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Specifically,
It's got a good nose. I can smell it already.
Yeah.
I just want to do that real quick. 5 to 7 p.m. specifically Pacific Time.
I hate you.
Eastern and Pacific time.
Specific time.
Yeah.
Nightcap with Hecubus.
Follow him on all socials.
And we're there on Thursday nights normally.
And by we mean
Both of
him,
John's.
occasionally him, and even less often me.
We might miss this Thursday because we have something cool kind of planned. Hopefully, it
Oh,
comes
we're
through.
definitely missing this Thursday.
Yeah, we gotta wait to hear back to
Have you
confirm.
not found out yet? Oh my God, what a fun slacker. I give you one thing to do.
He
You
just
have
said
something
something
to
out
do.
before the show, bro.
I know, but it was more fun to give him shit.
Fun stuff. All sorts of fun stuff.
I like the nose.
There's definitely some pineapple in that.
Speaking of collaborations,
There's definitely some pineapple. Well played.
Way to run that in, John.
Lovely
That was
transition.
solid.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of that
The,
transition. Yeah.
That was solid.
hopefully Thursday night we'll be doing a special collaboration with the Beer Guys on Instagram Live.
Follow them. They're
Yeah,
badass.
great dudes. They sent us a bunch of beer. We sent them a bunch of beer. So we're gonna do this again just on Instagram on Thursday, probably.
Nice.
That's the goal.
So follow us on Instagram.
Before I drink it, I get the hops on the nose, but I'm also getting a shit ton of pineapple.
There's pineapple. Yeah. Man, that's pineapple.
Yeah.
Like, it's hop and pineapple. You're getting punched with both things. I can't wait to try it. There's some more little pellets in mine.
I'm actually pretty pellet free.
That is a whole lot smoother than I expected.
Yes.
That coconut's there too. I don't
Yeah, there's
know.
definitely
Matt, tell me how did you feel about that coconut?
We had something else from them that also had coconut that I was surprisingly pleased with because it was not a coconut forward flavor. It was more of a what would we say like a flavor bus or like a
Yeah, that coconut's definitely flavor forward on this one.
Yeah, it is.
It's
not getting
actually
as
the
much
one
of it.
I love coconut. And it's the one thing that's bothering me with this beer. It is suntan lotion coconut.
Yeah.
It is extract.
Suntan lotion coconut.
It's bothering me, and it's a bit of yeah.
It's oily. It's coating my tongue.
Yep.
It's a little astringent. It reminds me of like if you like I don't know, put sunscreen on your face and a little bit falls into your like when you sweat.
You do
comes
this.
down in
You
your
do the
mouth.
spray sun.
Yeah,
Sunscreen.
it's that fake coconut. And coconut is a pain in the ass. It's a flavor that you either use fresh, a really good puree, or you shouldn't use it.
Listen, get some coconut and toast it and use it.
Because if you don't do that, or you don't use really, really expensive purees, you end up with
Suntan
sunscreen. Yep. Like, the pineapple flavor is fantastic in it. The
Yeah, there's
hops
a
are
lot of
fantastic in
pineapple
it.
in that.
The smoothness is good. And coconut is leaving a really bad taste on my tongue.
Yeah, it's a struggle for me.
Just kill that so I don't have to keep sipping on it.
Just kill it and get done with it, right?
Oh, and it's even. I could get some hot burn too.
Ah.
Oh, big gulp was not good. Hot burn.
Ah, big gulp, huh?
Oh,
I can confirm I just did the
That
same
just-
thing to see if I liked it better or different.
I got it too.
Yeah.
that just decreased the score. I was already gonna be bad. Now it's
When you
getting
slam
worse.
it like that, ooh,
Oh,
yeah,
Did you get it too?
yeah,
The little
it's,
burn
it's
right here.
definitely there,
right there.
It's lingering.
I got it too. That flavor just won't go away.
The flavor's on your tongue for life now.
Yeah. It's alright.
Oh.
During the break, I have something that'll take care of that. Don't worry.
It sure will.
It takes about 3 minutes.
Takes about.
I mean, I was talking about our beer, but you know.
Where did it go?
And you're giving me way too much credit. 3 minutes. Woo!
God damn, 3 minutes. It's like 3 times.
I was getting ready to say, I think I've had sex 5 times at that time. Like,
Or wait, instead of rim shot, should I have done this?
No,
no, rim shot.
rim shot.
Wrong.
That
Thank
works
you.
too.
Maybe that one.
Thank you.
God, we're all awful. Mark, you're first to score this one.
Um,
I love that shirt, by the way.
JJ's Diner.
Yeah.
The funny thing, I wore this for an entire day at work, and it was like we were closing up the shop, and the guy that was working with just looked at me and he goes, "I just realized what that was."
I just now noticed it.
Like,
I
what?
just now noticed it. From Pawnee.
Pawnee, Indiana.
The actual city,
Yeah, 100%. Look it up.
aka Muncie.
I would. You are wrong.
From there.
You are wrong. I mean, as I've said, I'm not a big IPA fan. I really like the pineapple in this. I like the texture of the beer itself, but
That's fair.
And I mean, and I feel like the pineapple and the hops worked well together. I'm with you. I'm like you guys though. The coconut just killed this. And not being an IPA guy, I'm gonna put this a little lower than average. I'd probably put this at a 2.75 for me.
You're so much nicer than I
So
am.
much nicer.
Really? Wow. I
Yeah,
figured I was gonna be
we're
the
gonna
downer.
kill
on
The
this one
mage
because I
was
just-
so much better
No.
than this, and I gave the mage a
I'm gonna
2.
need the math on this one.
Yeah, you're gonna have to math.
You give
on
the
this
mage a
one.
2?
You didn't give the mage a 2.
Oh no, my bad. Bushwick Zombie. I actually like that Bushwick Zombie sour better. The mage
Sour?
I gave a 3.75.
I said the mage was great.
Yeah, I thought you.
It's all you, buddy.
Honestly, Listerman has become one of my favorite breweries in the region, but they've also had some of my least favorite beers.
Yeah.
They have really good beers, and I would say 75% of the beer they produce is above average. Not even average or higher. I'm talking above average or higher.
Yeah.
Another probably 10% is in the average realm, that 275 to 325. And then they do have, though, which all breweries do, even the best breweries, but they have about 10 to 15% starts tumbling real quick. But when you do as many different beers as they do, as many collabs as they do,
I would say you have to give them credit. Like,
Well,
they're not
that's the
gonna
thing
winners,
is,
but they do a lot of
they're
different
doing a
shit.
ton
And
of
they try
collabs.
a
They're
bunch
doing a
of
ton
stuff.
of different things. They swing and they hit a lot. As a baseball guy, though,
Eventually, you're gonna miss.
you're definitely going to miss once in a while. And when they miss, they make sure they swung for the fence and they miss
They missed.
hard.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to give this a 0.75. I can't get over that coconut. I will never drink this again. I will dump it out.
What was the dude from Major League? Fuck you, Joe Boo. I'll do this myself.
Serrano. Yeah.
That's great. That's a great reference.
I should never have big gulped that. Because
That hot burn's awful.
before the
Yeah.
big gulp, I was like, okay, maybe 1.5, 1.75. I big gulp, I'm like, I'm a 0.75 now.
God damn it, we agree.
I know. I was like, fuck. I'm a
I love
0.75. That's exactly where
So what's
I was.
the score come out to?
I don't know. I gotta do math, and it's whatever, and it's 1.5.
I was gonna say that. Like,
Damn.
It's
Which is
That
where I wanted to
coconut-
go originally.
that shitty coconut is still on my tongue.
Oh,
Yeah.
God,
It's
my
almost-
throat's still
it's there.
burning.
It's almost numbing the tongue a little bit. Like with just like this flavor sucks. Your tongue's trying to shut down to forget it.
Yeah.
we got a Katie Meltzer on. Says friends.
Holy shit! Katie!
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 Wait, I know Katie.
You do know Katie.
Holy shit, I know Katie.
They're getting married next year.
I know they are. I got their save the date invitation. I should probably save the date, shouldn't I?
You should
gotta go to the
RSVP
point of
because there's
that.
like 4 of us that have. I mean, I'm in the wedding and I RSVP'd, but you know,
Oh, it's probably RSVP then.
You got the
I'm on Katie's side.
You're on Katie's side?
I'm so excited.
Wow.
So you got the STD. You're saying?
Save the date. Oh, okay.
Yes.
I was like, what?
Yes.
I
To be fair, I got the STD from Jared.
To be
That
fair.
I keep trying to
Set
tell
up.
Katie she needs to let me wear a dress since I'm on,
Since
her,
you're
side.
on her side?
Yeah.
Are you a flower girl?
I'm a badass bridesman is my
Badass
title.
bridesman.
That's my title.
That's fantastic.
That's funny.
That's fantastic.
And then when she said
no,
no,
I
I
love
a dress, I said, I go, okay, a kilt?
a kilt.
I'm like, I want some breeze. Come on.
Well, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Memorial Day weekend.
Trumps a lot
Like,
It's gonna be warm.
I'm wearing a kilt at the next
Potentially.
beer fest. Just FYI.
Saw the.
I'm gonna wear the hops.
No, I liked their.
Are you gonna wear your
their
Mando
save the
armor
date
with it?
with the
Carbon?
the whole love is patient, love is kind, love treats friends to an open bar.
damn straight it does.
That was great. That was great.
And then the picture was them doing car bombs.
Yeah, and the best part is I showed just the sentences. You know, love is patient.
Yeah.
Love is, I showed that to my kids, and my 14-year-old goes, "Jared wrote that shit, didn't he?" My 14-year-old has no filter. It's amazing.
I love it.
That
She
is
says whatever's on her mind.
that is unbelievable. That's fun. All right, Katie. Unfortunately, you just joined as we're taking our break. But that is the end of hour number 1. Thanks for listening, guys. As you know, we will be back in
watching.
like 3 minutes, 5 minutes.
5 minutes, yeah.
Ish. You'll get to hear Tommy Icarus and his badass theme song he made for us.
Because hour 2, things get dark.
No,
They
Matt,
get heavy.
Heavy.
do your whole thing with
What?
that. With the hour 2 theme song.
Well, which one? I mean, we're the only beer show badass enough to have 2 theme songs,
No,
or
the other one.
what? We're hour 2 where the beer gets darker and so does our theme music.
Yeah, there it is.
There you go.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah,
And I never say it right, so I require Matt to do it. It's one of those, it's like,
and we gotta figure out another beer to add to.
That was almost a compliment, wasn't it?
every once in a while I give you one. He gets real confused when I do it. It's hilarious.
Well, because that really wasn't a compliment. It was almost though.
I complimented him one day. I was
You
like,
danced
know
around
what?
that very
we
well.
wouldn't be able to do this show without you. And he legitimately was like, what's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? Why are you being nice to me?
The body snatchers actually kicked in that day. Like,
Damn straight.
He hasn't been the same since.
I repress them as much as possible, but every once in a while it comes out. But thanks for listening, guys. We'll be right back.
Evidently, in 40 seconds is how fast it comes out.
Give or take a few. He hit both.
And they worked out very well. I learned a new trick.
That was
We have 3 stouts planned. We're going to throw in a 4th beer. We don't know what style yet. We'll see what happens. But we'll add another beer. We'll have a great hour. With us today is the one and only. You can say your name or your handle, anything like that.
My handle, my love handle. No, it's the Chubby Meeple.
Is that where that's at? That's a whole different body part, I thought.
No, love handle's right here, baby.
No, it's on the spare tire love handle.
It's right on the side, you know.
You know.
Because it's the handles you grab onto. Come on.
Yeah. There you go. This man knows what he's talking about.
I've been fat along. I'm TBG_ops guy.
But dog being cute.
Behind the camera, the one, the only.
I'll scream that.
We'll be right back.
heard a little.
What's funny is the guy who made this, he doesn't really do control that much.
Oh, really?
But John's a huge metal fan.
He did it awesome.
Oh, he did awesome.
Yeah. Love it. It's awesome. It's awesome.
All right, guys.
Metal.
So we decided for our bonus drink of the night.
Kevin just gave us 3 devil horns for that one.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
you guys were on camera rocking out because you're really getting. I was like, yep. Boop.
Oh yeah. So
Absolutely.
we're doing our bonus drink first for the hour. I'm excited. Instead of doing
I am.
Curveball.
normally when we do
It
bonus
really
drinks,
is.
whenever we do bonus drinks, we usually finish out our lineup. and
We've
then
never
add
done
it
this
in.
before.
Yeah.
This is a
So-
TBG first.
TBG first.
Seen it here. We're taking our normal and we're saying,
Fuck it out the window, son.
Another story from the
well
show.
played.
Well played.
This is, which you will pour into these.
Okay.
This is the bourbon cream soda, straight bourbon whiskey with vanilla cream soda cocktail by Cardinal Spirits. This simple idea inspires us to make refreshing canned cocktails for you to enjoy. Your cocktail right here is well made, easy sipping, and ready when you are. These were given to us. It's 8.5% by the events coordinator for Cardinal Spirits at the last Indiana Untapped Beer Fest we were at, Sabre, Lebanon. So it's
Which we haven't even talked about since we were there.
also true.
We haven't because we haven't had a show since we were there.
What a fantastic time.
Oh
No
my
masks.
That was a lot of fun. It was also a lot broader spectrum of participants there than I expected. Because we had people like this that were doing spirits. There was a wine booth. We had the delicious orange bourbon.
Yeah.
Like
Blood orange bourbon.
blood orange bourbon. Excuse me.
In conjugal
Blood
visit.
orange
Yeah,
bourbon.
there was 3 distilleries there
Oh yeah,
at this
we
beer
had
fest.
moonshine as
amazing.
well.
Oh my
It
God.
was so
God.
There was 2 wineries, a whole bunch of breweries. The distilleries, we hit up 2 of them out of the 3.
good. I think so.
The 2 that we went to were both unbelievable.
Very delicious and very fun.
Had
Yeah.
moonshine, had bourbon.
Yeah, we had gin. We had
Oh,
the
damn.
blood orange bourbon was out of this.
I say blood orange bourbon sounds amazing.
It is being released on Carb Day.
Yep, 2 weeks.
It is shit. I didn't expect to be talking about this. Do you remember the name of the distillery?
We'll look it up. We'll post it.
We will look it up and post it.
Yeah, we'll
No.
do it in the chat.
Some of the G, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but it was unbelievable. He's releasing it on Carb Day, and it's going to be pretty much throughout the state of Indiana. You'll be able to buy it.
Oh,
It is.
Be all over
It's
it.
not sweet. So if you start thinking fruited bourbons, fruited whiskeys, you start immediately thinking like stuff like Bird Dog that's overly sugary,
yeah.
headache in a bottle. Like, no, it's.
Oh, they nailed it.
It is a very refreshing blood orange mixed into this bourbon. You still get a lot of the bourbon, traditional bourbon notes.
Oh, man.
It was
Slight
still 80
mellow
proof,
burn.
so
Yeah,
it's
still
not
80
it's not
proof.
throwing it in at like a lightweight.
It
ABV
was.
proof.
We drank like 2.5 shots of it,
Damn.
It is
do
dangerously delicious,
and it goes down so easy.
That would be the first liquor I've had that would go on the DUI shelf.
I can see that.
I do want to shout out our degenerates, our TBGU people, because you were all there waiting for the gates to open.
Oh yeah, the first people through the gates, straight up
amazing.
TBGU.
Yeah, it was and with some unknown, because like this couple is walking by before the event, and she's like freaking out, and she's like, "Hey, it's them! It's the Two Beerded Guys!" And we're like, "What the?"
You know,
The
I
hell
saw
is
that
happening?
not happen, and Tyler made that up, right?
No, it happened.
No, I saw it.
No, what I made up was the fact that
They didn't know
it was just random people.
Ah.
It's someone I know. She works at Books and Bruce Muncie.
Oh really? Oh. Well, that takes it off a little bit.
No, but there were other
You
people.
misplaced yourself, sir.
Yeah.
That just brought it to a 0.75.
There were other people though that recognized us, which was cool. Evidently, Matt, what did you have to tell us about the event today? You just told John and I about it.
Oh, well, I had been at another neat event between hither and thither, a place in downtown Indianapolis off of like College and 24th in that renovated area called A Tap Room. I would highly recommend going there, checking it out. They're a rotating tap room that has a different brewery in for a month at a time. Currently, it's Windmill. Had a blast there. Had a lot of great beers. Saw Chris there the first night. Got to meet the owner.
Chris
Scott.
Knight.
Chris Knight.
Yeah, awesome time.
Chris Knight.
But while I was there, I also ran into one of the guys from Indiana on Tap, and he was like, "Hey man, we really appreciate you guys being there. The Brewers really had a great time with you. Thanks for being a part." I was like, "Oh no, thank you. We're looking very much forward to going to more of these because that was a blast for us as well."
Like, it's cool to get a thank you by the people that asked us to be there, but at the same time, one of the owners of them has been on the show. He knew we'd be a blast.
Yeah.
The fact that the Brewers brought us up, and, like, the distillers, basically the booth people brought us up, that to me is, like...
Some validation, yeah.
That's what we're there for.
We might be onto something.
Yeah.
We are fun. See, internet?
We got free pretzel necklaces from the pretzel lady.
Pretzel ladies.
Pretzel necklaces.
There was a booth selling $5 pretzel necklaces that had, like, a Slim Jim and cookies on them and
That
pretzels.
sounds awesome.
And she did an interview on our at our booth.
Every
and
fat
immediately
guy's dream.
she gave us free food. Yeah.
Pretzel necklace with Slim Jims. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So again, this is the bourbon cream soda. It's a great drink on a hot day.
It's a great drink on
God.
probably any day.
Well, yeah, but I could drink the shit out of this by the pool.
And that cream soda's
Man.
there. It's got a little bit of that bourbon bite,
That's
but
so
not.
good.
You're still getting the bourbon flavor.
Yeah, not bite flavor.
But the cream soda is still smooth. It's not fighting.
Yeah.
No, it tastes more like a cream soda than a bourbon. Like,
Yeah.
Agreed. You definitely get the bourbon flavor. You said it. Bourbon, not the flavor, not the bite. You don't.
Yeah.
You don't get the bite at all.
I could
It's-
easily drink this by the pool.
almost more like
Yeah.
a ginger beer, like because it's got that like gingery spice, but the cream soda flavor. Like it's not bourbon flavor, bourbon hit. I guess
This would be fun on the boat.
this would be dangerous on the boat.
It's really good.
It would be dangerous.
You
on
might
the boat.
beach your boat.
You would be drinking this like it's a fucking Coors Light. And no,
Coming.
You would.
It's like the Hangover.
coming in hot.
What's the ABV again?
8.5.
8. Yeah, I mean like
8.5. Damn.
this is the first thing we drank at the beer fest.
No, we went over
Man.
there.
No, wait, you're right. We had whiskey first,
to
and
the
then we
booth,
had
'cause
this.
It was right across from our booth. I'd helped her put up her tent. I'm like, what the fuck is she doing? Because there was some cans, there was some bottles. I thought it was a winery with like canned wines.
Yeah.
And then I walked over there and I'm like, Cardinal Spirit, and she's like, it's all liquors. And Matt and I are talking to her as she's just setting bottles out. She's like, would you guys like to try anything while I'm doing this? And we're like, all of it. And she straight up was just like, and then
And
she
you
gave
brought
us,
me a quarter can of that. Thanks,
yeah,
guys.
then she brought us cans of this to come back with. We
I had a lot of fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
I had a really great time
The
at that event, I'll be
distilleries
honest.
really tried to get us drunk.
Yeah,
Breweries
they
poured us
did.
heavy. The distilleries tried to get us drunk.
With some success.
I had an ample sample of the blood orange.
Multiple.
Sample.
But yeah, this is the bourbon cream soda by Cardinal Spirits. They're based out of Bloomington.
Listen, I think
What
the
would
thing
we
I like
qualify?
about
Is this a
Man.
malt liquor or what would this be called?
No, this is bourbon and
It's a
cream
cocktail.
soda. It's a cocktail.
It's a cocktail.
So it's just a canned cocktail.
It's a cocktail in a
what-
can, baby.
Okay, I mean like someone's
Bourbon
to
whiskey,
look up the style
vanilla.
on
There's definitely-
You
Untappd.
won't find this on Actually, might they do have some cocktails? Basically, if it's in a can, it might end up on Untappd.
Right, that's why I'm wondering if it'd
But
be
you're
on
probably not gonna find it on Untappd.
there. Okay.
John will
I'm
find
gonna
it
look.
here in a
I'm
second.
gonna look right now.
They do have weird things on there sometimes, but typically you're not going to find it on Untappd.
Is Steel Reserve on there? Did we get that updated?
I haven't. I don't think I've done that.
Yeah, you have a sneaking suspicion Steel Reserve didn't make the cut.
I just haven't put it on there yet. Oh no, I have. I put it on there.
Oh, was it on Untappd?
Oh, it's on Untappd.
It is not an Untappd.
All right, not Steel Reserve bourbon cocktail. All right, so this is my turn to go first. This is the bourbon cream soda again, 8.5%. I wish it was a little more bubbly, just a little more bubbly.
People are wrong. Still Reserve and Untappd is a 2.12.
That is wrong.
Totally wrong.
Well, they just biased because they know what it is. They didn't do a blind taste test like we did.
Yeah, exactly. The blind taste test is much better.
They didn't have the stigma.
But anyway, for this, I wish it was a little more bubbly. But that's nitpicking.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
and I'm
a
cool.
nitpicker.
Even the ones that I score a 5, I try to nitpick a little bit. I really like this. I'm gonna give it a 4.
So did Mark, he just crushed it.
If I'm gonna buy a canned cocktail, because I like making my own cocktails, really. But if I'm gonna buy a canned cocktail to take camping,
Yep.
oh, this would be fun camping.
But
Too.
this is different than a traditional canned cocktail because this isn't like an old fashioned in the can. This
No.
is like I would never have
It's
had
not
a
that St.
a
Elmo's
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
whiskey Coke or Jack Coke,
yeah
whatever it is.
whiskey cola.
Oh,
like this is
That
yeah.
canned... oh, God. I've had so many bad canned whiskey sodas.
So this one being a good execution, and I've never had whiskey with the cream soda before. This is like a new thing for me, at least.
I don't think I'd ever had whiskey and cream soda together.
But it goes really well now.
I
I've
have
had
because
it.
I drink
really
whiskey
well.
all the time.
I mean, I'm a big whiskey guy.
I bought
but
the there's a
I also don't mix whiskey very
like a
often
vanilla.
anymore.
There's like just literally just a vanilla soda. I guess technically it's a cream soda, but you mix it mixes really well with Jameson.
Nice. Okay, that makes sense.
I don't like to do my own mixes. Normally I don't know what ratio I should do, so I just do 50-50.
Oh god.
No, it's,
I
it's
never know.
75,
No.
25.
I never know.
50,
John.
50.
Do.
I never know. So I would buy this, and I'm going to rate it a 4 because I don't have to mix it.
Well, I was first, but I'm still giving it a 4. Yeah.
You gave it a 4.
I was changing my mind. I was gonna go higher. No, I'm just
I was
fucking
gonna
with you.
go higher.
He said 4, so I
He
had to
forgot
try
he
to
said
bump it.
4.
Right.
No, I was trying to bump it up because you agreed with me again.
Well, I mean, like I said, when you first, I'm like, I drink bourbon whiskey all the time. I mean, that's my go-to. I mean, I'm sitting at home, I'm making Jameson and Coke, Jameson and Dr. Pepper, which is great if you've not tried it.
No, yeah.
Jameson's fantastic. I love that stuff.
All right, Jared.
This is really good. Yeah. Jared.
Fucking drinks that shit like
He
it's
does.
water.
It is water. I really like this a lot, and I'm actually gonna go a little higher than you guys. I'm gonna put it at a 4.25.
Okay.
I would definitely track this down, seek this out, keep some in my fridge constantly because it's really good.
It's good just to have at the house, but honestly, I'm imagining shit where, like when I'm camping and stuff and I don't want to have to take a mixer and my bottle of liquor
Absolutely.
and like this camping, this
Yeah.
on the boat, this camping would be amazing.
Well, I'm taking this, like my family gets together
Yeah, it
all
would
the
be.
time, and we're always doing Jameson and Coke and stuff like this would be great to just bring. Here you
Yeah.
go. Here's a case of bourbon cocktails. Just crack the can and go.
Like, they did amazing with that. It's such a great balance.
Yeah.
Still get the bourbon flavor.
Yep.
Yeah, the flavor's all
Yeah.
there.
No burn.
No.
No. It definitely there's no bourbon bite to it
No
at all.
bourbon, no burn, no bite.
That is
It's really good
Well
stuff.
done.
Cardinal Spirits. Well done.
Check them out.
If you go to the next Indiana on Tap event, I'm sure they'll be there.
She said they plan on going to. She'll be at Anderson on Tap for sure.
Yes.
That was the next one she knew she would be at.
So we're going to have to re-up on those.
Yeah. Basically, just help her put up and tear down her tent, and we're golden.
Sweet. After tasting that, I'm willing to build a tent. What?
He's got a tent pitched.
As the table
I
leaves.
thought I didn't realize it was noticeable. I thought I was hiding it.
The table went up, a little bit, so,
I'm surprised he saw that past my gut.
Just to jump in since Tyler's laughing, I know I didn't get asked, but I would say actually,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I would go
That's the first one we've forgotten.
the Chubby Meeple himself actually talked me into raising my score because I was going to go.
Like he did the table.
Ha!
yeah.
Hand check. Table's still up.
I don't think my 3.5 is going to do it.
Nah, I was gonna go 4, but then after he mentioned, like, man, I've had so many other canned, whiskey colas or whiskey soda things that don't work. They actually did it really well, so that makes me appreciate it even more from the failures I've had in the past. I would go a 4.25 on that. Like, I was definitely gonna seek it out, but I was like, I'm gonna seek it out more now because of if I'm going to get this is the one that actually was done well.
It makes me want to try more of their cocktails because
Yeah.
she had
Yeah.
4 or 5.
They had
others.
others just- I don't like stuff outside of bourbon in the liquor realm so
more
much.
different ones up
So
there?
Well,
don't think so.
I know
This
we're
is the
here.
only one we brought.
I know I'm here to plug Moonshot, but 2 doors down from Moonshot's Noble Coffee and Tea in Noblesville, and they sell these on the weekends. They have this one. There's 2 others that they have. There's
actual-
I think there's a raspberry one they make.
I know they have a gin and something one.
Yeah.
perhaps a tonic, perhaps.
Probably, but I say something because I'm not 100% sure.
I would say if you're local to Noblesville and want to try them out, hit up Noble Coffee and Tea on the weekends and just grab
Great
one.
place.
And then follow it up with I still call it Deer Creek Whiskey Sour. 'Cause
All right,
they're
so before we move on to another beer, I do have to ask you something.
about 3 inches, if I'm being generous.
That's clearly wrong.
So you've been with Moonshot
No,
for a while,
I think that's
obviously.
probably right.
I just meant the conversation.
Moonshot Toys.
Yes.
How excited has everybody been? How's that going?
Oh,
What's
Moonshot
the plan?
Toys has
What's
been
the-
interesting because we did.
Because over
And-
Christmas, I went in there. That place was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I was like a little kid in a fucking candy shop.
So we did.
You're like a little kid in a toy store?
No, candy shop. Because my eyes were even bigger, dude.
So Moonshot
Remember, I'm
Toys
fat.
started as a pop-up location that we started. We did October, November, December. We did 3 months just for the holidays for people come in and buy toys. And I say toys, I mean it's literally Hot Wheels, Barbie dolls, Nerf guns.
Anything
I mean,
from
it's all
stuff
that
made
stuff.
for like a 2-year-old through like high-end Transformer type stuff.
Yeah, Gundam.
Nerf.
There was
Nerf,
all kinds of stuff. There.
Nerf guns. It was such an eclectic thing.
So it was such a big hit. We were in the old. We did the pop-up was in the old KeyBank building at 9th and Logan. And it was such a big hit, and so many people coming to us saying, "Hey, are you guys going to do this more, more permanent? Is this something that's going to stick around?" So we started looking for a location. We've actually moved into the old clock shop at 10th and Connor, still square adjacent, but it's right around the corner from the game store. We've
Walk through
expanded.
the alley, you'll be there.
Yeah, you're not kidding. That's how we actually get product from the game store to the toy store. We take it through the alley.
I might have done that one before.
And it is we've actually expanded what we have there. So before it was your Barbie dolls and Nerf guns, all that stuff. We now officially carry Lego. So pop in there and grab Lego stuff. We've got a Jelly Belly bulk wall there. There you go. We've got a Jelly Belly wall there. We sell Albanese candies, Candy Club. There's all kinds of like candy stuff in there now. And it's just, you walk in there and it's like almost like an A.O. Schwartz feel. You walk in, there's just displays of stuff for the kids to play with and just goof off with. And
I haven't been in since the new shop opened. I went into the pop-up over Christmas. And that was so much fun.
So is this in Noblesville or downtown?
This is in Noblesville.
Noblesville?
Yep.
Okay.
This is in Noblesville. Downtown Noblesville, right just around the corner from the game store so the game store's right on 9th Street. If you go literally a half block and then a block the other direction, it's
I loved when they were thinking about going from pop-up to permanent, because pop-up was just kind of meh. And then it was such a hit that it was like, oh shit, maybe we should. And the owner was like, hey, if you guys think this would be a great idea, like, if we get a certain amount of likes, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
I immediately saw it, was like, share as many times as I possibly can. I'm like tagging all my Noblesville friends, like, for the love of God.
Yeah, we set up a Facebook page specifically for Moonshot Toys. And our owner was like, if we can get 2,000 likes on this page, at that point we were at like 800 maybe. And he thought, there's no way we're going to get to 2,000 likes. And by the time his time frame was done to get to 2,000, we were closing in on 3. And so there's definitely a demand there, and people are loving it. We had a little girl that came in today, and this is my favorite thing about the toy stores. This is where all the cool stories come from now. Because
I believe it.
The kids come in now like they own the place. And this little girl came in today, and the guy that we had working there today said, well, "Can I help you with anything?" And she's like, "Nope, I got it." Went back to the Jelly Belly wall, filled up 2 bags of Jelly Belly jelly beans. She came up and she sat them down. We got them all priced out, and it was like $3 and some change. And this little girl goes, "I've only got $2." And so there's this little bit of a silence there, and we're like, "Well, she got 2 bags. So let's see. This one bag here is like $2.02." She hands the worker $2 and a nickel and says, "Keep the change," and just walks out. It's the best. It's so fantastic to see the kids.
She's going to grow up to be a CEO.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I love seeing kids come in this place because they get so fired up. I mean, Toys R Us closed.
I would say in the wake of like Toys R Us closing,
Toys R Us
there's
closed.
not that dedicated
we had,
toy shop.
even locally, with the pandemic, Mass Ave, there was a toy shop on Mass Ave. Mass Ave Toys closed during the pandemic.
Is that the Venice shop or no?
It's no longer a Toys R Us kid. It's a Moonshot Toy kid.
Right? Yeah. And it's so much fun. You go in there, we've got displays up of Hot Wheel tracks. You can play with Hot Wheels.
That is true.
It's so much fun.
Is it like Chuck E. Cheese
need a
has
few
an
more
age
Star
limit?
Wars
Like, am I
toys.
too old to come in there and start playing with
No,
stuff? Or?
come in and play. I go in there and play all the time. It's fine.
Need a few more Star Wars toys. There's a few.
Yeah.
But I would really like to get some Black Series in there.
Some Black Series?
Yeah.
There it is.
I need to come in. I like I said, I haven't been to it since the pop-up. I want to get in there mostly because I was pumped. There's not enough toy stores.
No.
And so I hate ordering stuff like that from even my nieces and nephews. I hate ordering that kind of stuff online.
Yeah.
I want to go in and look at it and be like, okay, this looks fun.
You know what was awesome?
At Christmas, if I have to set this shit up, I want it to be fun.
And we've even expanded past what we had at the pop-up store. I mentioned we got Lego now. We're carrying Melissa and Doug now, which is a huge
I was
problem.
gonna thank you. I was going to mention that.
yeah.
So
Melissa
one of the
Doug
things
is
that was
fantastic.
really cool, and it is geared towards
What is your phone doing? Is it
under
excited
5
about the toy shop?
demographic.
Google just...
But Melissa and Doug, you not only had just the regular toys, you had the big play sets, the diner set,
Yeah.
and not like the kitchen, like the street diner.
Yeah.
Like you had all the different sets for Melissa and Doug, and it was really cool.
Yeah, we went
I
big on
love
this.
that
We just had some more Melissa and Doug products land this afternoon. So it's such a cool place. It's so much fun. And it's cool to see. I mean, obviously the kids come in there and love it, but it's cool to see the parents.
Yeah.
The parents love it too, partly because their kids love it, but also because there's a toy store again. You know, they don't have to shop online to buy stuff for their kids anymore.
Do you
they don't have to
find
go to Walmart or anything like that.
At this, like, you know, crossroads right now, like, the 80s, you know, kids, like, you know, myself, mostly John, almost Tyler, you know, where we grew up on all
90s
these...
kid, my bad.
Yeah, you were born the wrong decade,
Yeah,
bro.
wrong decade, bro.
Yeah, so...
Definitely wrong
I was
decade.
born in 1990. I couldn't have got much closer.
You were a decade off. It's
Close
fine.
counts and horseshoes, hand grenades, and hugging, buddy. So, you know, 80s was like the culmination of like all the great franchises of being a kid, like, right?
Yeah.
Like He-Man, Transformers, G.I. Joe, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like,
Yeah.
It's fair.
So-
Half the shit I like the most is from
Yeah, the
to be
80s was
fair,
fantastic.
but no, so like, you know, the kids like us that grew up on that
Yeah.
now get to have that with their kids because like,
Well, yeah.
oh, I played with these, I remember these characters.
It's a cycle.
So yeah, like is it like because like our parents never had that long, you know, franchise that went through to have that toy
No.
play connection. Like
We
I'm sure you
definitely-
get to see that, right?
Well, what's
All right,
funny is
hold
you
on.
see the people that
I'm
come
gonna
in.
pause because we do need to get to this beer because I looked at the clock a minute ago.
Yeah, this has been a
We'll
fun,
get
long
back
combo.
to Moonshot again.
Absolutely.
Time flies when you talk about
First
toys.
off, this is terrifying.
Agreed. And he's handing you a basket that says love.
That is-
It's like a heart of gamble chocolates.
Like I'm terrified.
Like
that's
it could-
every heart of
It could
chocolates.
have caramel in it, or it could have toothpaste. You don't know until you bite into it.
That's every box of those.
All right, so this
So
is
terrifying.
Great Notions Love Notion number 9. Imperial Stout with chocolate, raspberry, and rose flavor. Great Notion, keep beer fun.
They do
Don't
try
yell
to
at
do
them.
pretty good.
Don't
at
yell
that.
at them.
God damn it, motherfuckers. John, look up the ABV.
What is it? Love Notion
Love
number
Notion.
nine?
Love
number
Notion
9.
number 9.
Get it? Because it's Love Potion number 9.
I will say, I mentioned my 14-year-old earlier who has no filter. My 14-year-old who has no filter loves to pick on me because I am...
Everyone does.
Absolutely, that's fair. I absolutely love
Ooh, I like the nose.
raspberry flavoring. I love raspberry. I'm pumped to try this because
What about the raspberry Ghirardelli?
the dark chocolate with the yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I'm the guy that goes into the coffee shop and orders a white mocha with raspberry in it, and then my 14-year-old looks at me and goes, "Dad, you're such a man." Like she's so snarky. It's great.
That nose
But
is
raspberry,
unbelievable.
yeah, you can definitely smell the raspberry in that.
It's not an Untapped.
Not on Untapped.
I am looking. Not Love Notion number 9.
This is kind of like one of those Ghirardellis with like a subtler raspberry flavor.
Ooh.
I literally found it immediately.
Then mine's not just not bringing it. Oh, I
Did you
typed
not
a
spell
number.
Notion correctly?
I spelled out.
11.5%.
Oh, that's even better.
11.5. Okay.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
Love is in the air. A harmonious blend of chocolate, raspberry, and rose come together for this sinfully sweet imperial stout.
Cocoa. Definitely cocoa.
I like it.
That's pretty good.
That was really delicious, and off-camera Matt there nailed this. This is it definitely tastes like I'm drinking one of those Ghirardelli chocolates.
The raspberry's there for sure.
But
It
it's
is.
not overwhelming.
I'll
No.
tell you what, I didn't expect anything from rose flavoring. It gives a uniqueness to this.
You know,
Because it's almost the flavor you can't place. You're sitting there going, if I didn't know it was
Yeah,
in there,
yeah.
I'd be like, chocolate, raspberry.
and something else.
And I'm sitting there going, something that tastes really good. And it's that. It's that damn rose flavoring that really doesn't make sense. It's not a flavor, really.
Right.
But it's adding something to this, and I'm
That-
loving it.
when
Yeah.
you get those dark in the heart-shaped box of chocolates, it's a dark
Hold on.
chocolate with a
Yeah.
raspberry cream filling. Like that's what this is.
Yeah, this is really good.
The body is average.
Yeah.
It's not thick.
It's not thick.
So it's like
But it's
oh,
not-
it's not thick, so it's not me.
No, it's not thick, but it's
You
not
said
watery.
average body. I was like,
It's not watery. We're not getting into Guinness territory or anything like
No.
that. It's a very average imperial stout body, which is fine. I'm completely okay with that. The mouthfeel is very soft, very
this is
creamy.
good. This is really good.
I mean, we talked about this at the beginning. Like, we've had a lot of Great Notion stuff, but we've never had a stout. They've always been solid, if not, above average.
They're
So
known for their
trying
IPAs,
this
which are good.
Was something I was excited to try, but I was apprehensive on how their execution would turn out. They still did very good.
There's a reason they've become such a hype brewery.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
God damn. I ain't mad.
I said, goddamn.
I said, God damn.
Damn.
Oh,
We
man.
need to do that for a review sometime.
Ooh, hey,
Jesus.
just a little tint.
Yeah, bit viscous.
Not much, but just a little.
Oh,
You said viscous? It's viscous?
Viscous.
It's called branding, bro. Do you even brand, bro?
No.
Miscuous.
Remember who you're talking to, right?
Yeah, that's a very, very solid beer.
Yeah, that's well.
Seriously though,
That's a pretty smooth.
that's fucking terrifying.
It's
His
big
eyes.
face.
Look at his face.
It's a
I mean,
Sasquatch handing you a
until
bottle of
you
Gamble.
said the
Let's feel it.
eyes.
That's the problem. The smile with the eyes is terrifying.
Did you look at her?
She's got the same smiling eyes.
No, she doesn't have. They don't look like they've murdered someone.
Yeah, she kind of does.
His eyes are like bulging out of his head.
Wait, so are you saying that it's like the forgetting Sarah Marshall? What are you doing here?
like-
I came to
she's
murder
Sasquatch
you.
She does Sasquatch boobs. Sasquatch boobs sighted. He's handing her a thing of flowers and some Gamble chocolates because he.
Dick in a box.
Dick in a box.
He's holding the
Step
he's holding the box
one,
of chocolates.
cut a hole in that
front of
box.
his jug.
Step two.
Cut a hole
He's
in
like,
the box.
hey, baby, I'm giving you some flowers and chocolates. Basically, this is a gift of guilt. I was out getting some that wasn't yours earlier this evening.
Oh, that's funny as shit.
What are you guys' thoughts on the?
What's the little naked? What's
I missed it.
It's on the can. It's on the
That's
can.
the first one I've missed.
The 11%.
What's up with the Cuban
Yeah.
here? Yeah.
I was gonna
Well,
say,
because it's love potion. It's Valentine's Day.
Well, I get
yada,
it, but
yada,
he
yada.
already loves her, so why is Cupid shooting him? Cupid's just being a dick at this
No, it's
point.
because he's already gone out and smashed other Sasquatch women.
There you go.
Cupid's like, your wife.
Your wife.
Damn it, your
Ding.
wife.
hence the look on his face like he murdered
You
somebody.
got to
See,
love the
now,
lady.
now we've got the story figured out.
That makes sense. It makes sense.
But what do we think about the 11% on it? Speaking of,
11 and a
like,
half.
Is
Well,
it DUI shelf?
this, it toes the line. I don't know if it quite gets there, but it definitely does not drink 11. That's for sure.
I think
Yeah,
the finish. The finish does tell you there's alcohol there.
It tells you it's there, but it does not say
So
11.
I don't think it's DUI shelf, but it definitely doesn't drink 11.
It doesn't drink
and a half.
11,
No.
no.
It's like
No.
one wobbly step away from DUI shelf.
So for those of you that may never have seen the show before, we have a shelf that we claim that's the DUI
Sponsored
shelf.
by Ugly Pete and Water Performance Technology, the DUI shelf.
It is and basically anything above 10% that drinks like under 7.
Oh, guys, how do you still have like droplings in your glasses? Let down all of you.
Oh, buddy.
It's good stuff.
That was fantastic.
DUI shelf. It's really high ABV, but it doesn't taste like it. That's all
Exactly.
it is.
Basically, it's the you get up, you go to get your car and go, wait a minute.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Anyway, John, you were first.
I'm going to go 4 1/4. I think it's good. Good beer.
You all right?
I just
Sucks
popped
getting
my
old,
neck.
doesn't
I just popped my neck, and it was a really good one. It went like
He's the
halfway down my back.
youngest.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing is I
Lots of sports, dude.
that's the thing. I'm like, sucks getting old, doesn't it? I'm a decade older than this guy.
Dude, I'm telling you, sports. I love sports, and when I have kids, I'm going to encourage them to be in sports. When you hit 30 and older, you don't regret it, but you go, oh, I feel the hits I took when I was in like 15 and freshman at football and shit like that.
I've hit 40 and I'm going, God, I regret the roller hockey I played in high school.
I bet, yeah.
Out of my experience there, there's a spider around your mirror above your sink.
Oh God, you and spiders.
Oh,
All right, so
he's
what
having
was,
me.
what was your
I'm
score?
4 1/4.
I'm with
4
you.
1/4.
Really close.
Good score, John.
That's a good score. Good beer. Good score for a good beer.
That beer was fantastic. Like I said, I love raspberry. I get made fun of for it all the time by my kids. I don't care because I love raspberry that much. I'm actually going to go higher. I'm giving it a 4.5. That was a fantastic beer. I would drink the crap out of that.
It's, I think the first time I'm not agreeing with John today.
Right.
It's going to be a 4.5. I really think it drank smooth.
It's so smooth.
It was unique. It was flavors we don't get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That all to me was a 4.5.
Here's what I like about it. They have that on the label, the heart-shaped box, and
Dick in a
it
box.
literally reminds me of the candy from there.
It does. That was
They
the thing.
know
Like,
that theme.
we were talking about the Ghirardelli dark chocolate raspberry. I mean, it felt like someone had liquefied one of those and poured it into a glass. It was great.
Yeah.
With 11%.
With 11% alcohol.
Stout
Yes.
I'm agreeing with the intelligent two on the other side of the screen. 4.5. Like that
Matt.
was
Directly under you. There's no
That-
way hell either one of us
that was
getting it.
delicious.
I got it.
Can you get it?
it was well crafted. It was oddly fairly
hungry
original for a
some of that?
stout.
What the
We
hell?
don't get much raspberry cocoa stuff like, and that 11 was super crushable. Like that was. And I had high
You monkey
expectations
toed
from a
that
brewery, but low hopes that was going to come out, or high hopes but low expectations because we haven't had a stout from them. They delivered.
That they nailed that. That tells me right there they're not just an IPA.
Yeah,
place.
they're not a one-trick pony. They can do other things, which makes me feel very happy to see more things from them.
Damn straight.
That's definitely something that I would be going to a brewery, a liquor store, trying to hunt down because that was delicious.
Yeah,
I'm terrified. John's getting text messages and he's literally like smiling every time one pops.
No, that's
up.
that's
totally
not a smile.
unrelated.
That is a smirk. That's a I know something no one else does.
I know, that's what made me worry.
My buddy Rob just sent a message which asked, "How long ago was this?" And my response was 40 pounds.
40 pounds.
That's good. That's good.
There was a buddy of mine that was on an all sugar diet. Like he did, I'm serious, an all sugar diet, and he lost 15 pounds on this all sugar diet because they took one of his legs.
Oh, yeah, fair.
I get it.
I want to hit a button, but I'm like, no.
That's so
Sad
bad.
trombone. Sounds like it's probably a good one.
I mean, my bad thing.
I
My
would've
reaction was like
rim-shotted
rim
it.
shot. I'm like, no.
This is why we gave Matt the buttons and not me. Because mine would have been darker as shit. I'd be like,
Yeah.
Yeah, there was nothing good.
actually, you know what I would have hit? Fuck it out the window.
Yeah.
That was my second thought. And I'm like, that also grabbed my hand with my other hand. Like, no.
Yeah. There's just so much there.
That's so much, yeah.
There's a reason we gave Matt the buttons because he stopped himself. I'd have been hitting all of them.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, what is gonna hit, right?
You didn't realize when you brought me on, I was gonna be dad joking it.
Oh shit, that's fantastic. That's a dark dad joke.
It is. My favorite dark dad joke, though. Do you know, you're a baseball guy. You're a baseball guy. Do you know
I am.
why?
I'm a
am.
baseball
He's
guy.
not.
You're a
Well,
White
he's a
Sox
fan.
fan.
White Sox
7
fan.
weeks.
7
That's
weeks.
fair
7
enough.
weeks.
So do you know why orphans don't play baseball?
Oh god.
They don't know where home is.
I can't push a button on that one either.
What about dark dad jokes?
Oh shit. Alright, anyway, our next beer is the seasonal series which we've had from Mountains Walking
shit.
Brewing. This
like
is
that.
the dessert cart. Pastry
That
stout
smells
with
good. Damn.
pecans and caramel.
You can smell the pecans.
I'm so excited. Every beer we've had in the seasonal series so
Yeah,
far
we've had
has
like
been
2 or something from them before. That's why I'm pretty
coming
confident.
in at a rocking 10.5%.
Oh, that doesn't hurt.
You're right. I expected more caramel, but it is a little bit more
You can
pecan.
smell the pecans like crazy.
Again,
like
Mountains Walking is out of Bozeman,
Man.
Montana.
And y'all Hicks are saying it wrong. It's pecan.
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 See, I actually say it weird. I say pecan. I combine them. So whenever I'm saying it,
That's like the Klingon. Like that's in
my
Star
God.
Wars. That's
so whenever I'm saying it, like for
that-
anything, like that's not just me talking. I'm like,
I
I'm
will.
gonna make myself say one of them.
I'm so glad that we're on
I'm
camera.
gonna
because
cure
John
you.
just I think had an O. Like
I'm gonna cure you of pronouncing it pecan.
You can't. My
Because
college
when you-
roommate's been trying for years.
No, when you call it pecan, all I think is it's a convention for people that are into golden showers.
That's not gonna stop me.
That's
I like
just-
golden.
Nah,
I like gold.
pecan.
I like showers with a golden shower.
Oh damn!
What's what? It's like,
Taste
The
it.
smell.
yeah.
Taste it.
It's all pecan.
Oh,
It really is.
I don't even like pecans that much. That's really good.
They fucking nailed it.
Oh damn!
Wow!
Holy
Oh
shit!
my god!
No, it's. I
Oh.
know where I'm at.
Damn!
This is it's Mountains Walking.
Oh
so
my
this is
god!
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We again. This is like the 3rd or 4th thing
We've had a couple sours by them.
We
in
haven't had
this series
stout
that were
yet.
good. There was an IPA from this series.
I feel like most of them
we have
was-
not had a stout yet.
Most of it's been some kind of pastry
we
inspired
have,
thing.
we
right?
have had a Mountains Walking stout.
Okay. I can't remember. I
Oh
can't
my
recall
God.
specifically, but
Mountains Walking is one of the Black is Beautiful stouts we did,
oh, were they? Well, those were all.
and it
that
was awful.
Yeah,
None of those were
all
good.
awful.
I mean, I'll give them the pass on that. No ones that we tried was good.
Listen, this body isn't
Creamy.
thick, but it's
mouthfeel,
perfect.
That mouthfeel is creamy as shit.
So creamy.
Shit.
Holy shit! That's a good.
Katie, I know you're not watching because you have other things to do in life, but if you are still watching, you would ungodly want this beer.
Oh yeah,
Her
yeah.
personality with the, because she loves Puppy Slumber Party and all that kind of stuff.
This is so good.
She would love this. She loves stouts. She would love this.
I was gonna go off of all you guys' like initial reactions with.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, literally.
And you know what? As sweet as it could be with the caramel,
It's
not.
not.
it's not
diabetes.
diabetes.
It's not.
No.
No.
Diabetes.
That's the next beer.
Wilford Brimley.
Oh my god.
Speaking of
R.I.P.
which, do you have the-
Damn.
the razor blade
Bottle
anymore?
popper? What do you
Oh,
mean?
there is. Yes, right here.
Good, because I might as well start doing this while we're talking.
Yep. I think
shit.
our expressions and the oh fuck and oh
Yeah.
shit
Right?
really
You
says
gotta
it
tell the whole
all.
story. Yeah. Fuck.
You go first, right?
Am I first on this one?
Yes,
I think so.
sir.
I went crazy over the chocolate raspberry. I don't think I'm seeking out the chocolate raspberry at this point.
And he just made fun for his daughter by getting raspberry coffee.
Raspberry is my flavor. This is incredible.
What are you giving it?
I'm giving
I know
it
what
the
he wants
5.
to give
I'm
it.
giving
Yeah,
it
that's
the
what I'm
5.
saying. I know what he wants to
I'm
give
giving
it.
it the 5. This is great. Like I know I said my most hyped beer was that Amish that Amish concoction over there.
Yeah, it's got some things to go against right now.
This thing
like-
is really good. It's really good and creamy. It doesn't feel heavy.
It's almost like a liquid
I was
pecan
expecting
pie.
10 and a half.
10 and a half.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I was
This-
expecting this to be
This
super
is
This is
DUI
DUI
shelf.
shelf.
It's
Yeah.
low for us on a DUI shelf. Now, it does break the range that we usually
Yeah.
look at.
Yeah.
10 plus.
But it's lower than most of them, but it drinks like a
I'd
fucking
be like,
six.
yeah, it's a 6.
I expected this to be an uber sweet beer, and it's not. And I enjoy that it's not. Super
It's a
sweet.
pastry stout that's not diabetes.
Yeah,
They
it's not
absolutely
While still being
nailed
sweet.
this.
yeah,
This is delicious.
It almost tastes more like a milk stout than a pastry stout. Like that level of sweetness that you get from the milk and the lactose.
But it's a heavier body.
But
than a
I just
milk
mean just the sweet level. It's
Yeah.
not pastry sweet. It's more like milk stout.
so
Damn.
good.
That yeah.
All right,
That's a
we
solid
will need
5
a
for me.
rinse after this.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just enjoying mine.
No, you're good. No rush. I just, we have back-to-back pastry stouts. We don't want to.
Right.
So obviously,
Cross-contaminate.
you heard the chubby meeple himself. Which before we dive into the last beer, we are going to have to talk about the chubby meeple.
We are.
So
are.
I'm going to, man, I'm having troubles with this score. I really am. I think it's fantastic beer. Bounce back and forth between 2 scores.
Give it the 5, you pussy.
I am going to give it the 5.
Yeah.
It's really funny because when we get in the 4, 7, 5, and 5, it's the only time we do compare to other beers in our heads. Because that's like you're hitting your favorite. Because up to 4.5 is the very more objective. Like we try to be objective based on the beer itself. 4, 7, 5, and higher is like, all right, we were objective. Now it's time to be like, does this hit us in our tinglies?
Oh.
And this one doesn't for me, but at the same time does. It's such a weird. I'm struggling. That's why I struggle with the score because I don't do pastry stouts, and there's enough pastry stout that makes me go. It doesn't hit me in the tinglies, but at the same time, the flavor, the blend, the balance,
So good.
the lack of diabetes while still being really sweet. Everything is so different than a lot of pastry stouts that it kind of had me doing the. And I'm gonna have to give it a 5. It's a 5 to me.
So good.
Mountains Walking, great fucking job.
Yes. I mean, amen. Fantastic.
If I were to paint a picture of a 5, is this going to be it? No. But did I orgasm on screen? Yes.
You did do
It's
that.
on the internet.
It's a 5.
It's a 5.
It's so weird because I think of the other stouts, or even other drinks in general, but the other stouts specifically that we've given 5s to.
This is different than all of them.
Boozy.
It's so different than all of them.
Yes.
The others are more my style,
Yes.
but goddamn, that was good.
Yeah.
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 And I'm not going to subtract from how good this beer was
Yep.
just because it's different.
Yeah.
So
That's
good.
a unanimous 5. Is that only the second?
Off-screen, Matt?
Very few.
I think so.
Now I'm torn because I'm waffling between 2 scores because you just sold a hard pitch there, my friend. Like,
Oh.
I was gonna go.
I'm going a second time.
Oh yeah, we saw it both times. One was on Can Cam, the other was on Maine. But no, I was gonna go 4.75 because for me, I'm not as fan. I'm not a big pecan fan myself. It tastes like a liquid pecan pie.
See, well, that's the thing. It's my
It's-
favorite dessert in the world is pecan pie.
Like it's that's my personal bias, and some of the other stuff
It's
that we
the
had
one
that,
sweet thing I really like.
So good.
as you mentioned, like we started that 4.755. Like we try not to compare, but that's that comparison. Like my best beers I've ever had. Quality of craftsmanship, originality, all that stuff. It's there at a 5, but me personally, it's not a 5 for me. So that's why I would go like a 4.
1, 2, 3.
I mean, I'm a 4.75 plus. Like I'm almost there.
It's one of those. If he could give it a 4.9, he would.
Yes, that's where I would be. But
It's
I can't.
such a weird. It's a beer I didn't want to give a 5 to. It's the first 5 I've ever given that I legit didn't want to give one to. because it didn't quite hit me in the tinglies, but at the same time, it's like, there's literally nothing wrong with this beer, and it's tasty as shit.
Yeah.
Like, why am I arguing with
This is just
myself?
my personal subjectivity, like, rolling into it, and some of the stuff that I had to garner the 5, the fuses that we give, where I'm like, this isn't quite there for me compared to some of those other ones. That's the only holdbacks.
Yeah.
But this is a strong... I don't fault anyone for giving it a 5. I respect that it could and should be a 5. It just ain't for me. Just, like I said, that 0.1 off.
It made me forget about raspberries. That's all. That beer was incredible.
Your kid won't believe it.
I know.
Incredible.
Yeah,
Such a great beer.
Your 14-year-old won't believe that.
I know. I forgot about raspberries for a second.
Sweetheart, you're not going to believe it. Dad forgot about raspberries.
I'm also very excited for this one because this is the same place that brought us the butt stuff, right?
Yeah, this is the same brewery that gave us Butta stuff. This is Hoplore Brewing up in Leesburg, Indiana, which is just outside of Fort Wayne, northwest-ish. About 15 to 20 minutes, depending on how
Way
you're...
up there.
Depends on how you're
Way
driving.
up there, Morty.
Yeah.
I believe it's 12%. I got to double check. He ripped off he literally didn't have any labeled bottles. That's why we're just now getting this. This is a Christmas beer they make every year. He had a little left over. He specifically saved it. Well, he bottled it. He bottled it for us, but wouldn't give us the bottle until he could get another round of labels.
I respect it, man. It's a hustle.
Stefan, right?
Yeah, Stefan out of Hoplore. Basically, he's like, you know what? If I'm
Stefan.
going to have a beer on your show, I want it labeled. And I'm like,
that's fair.
You know what?
I respect the hustle.
My man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stefan's a badass, but it is the Imperial Crack. They use
I think it's an Amish crack.
Imperial Amish crack. Imperial Amish crack. It's 12.2%.
We didn't have like 3 10%ers in a row already. We're going for another one. No.
Let's slam this.
I'm excited for it. I have had it.
I'm not.
They had it on draft at Books and Brews. Muncie, our sponsor.
But draft, not bottle. Okay.
Yeah, our sponsor.
Indie Craft Brew.
Exactly.
Shout out.
Nice.
Shout out.
Official sponsor of Cam Cam.
Yeah, he takes care of us. Each batch of this beer is a study on how to get donuts into beer. B5, which is this one, was tweaked just slightly for more donut caramel and still retain that cinnamon goodness of the crack powder. Thicker, richer mouthfeel are a result of these tweaks.
It's going to be great.
They threw in a shit ton of donuts from a place that's local to them. I forget the name of it right now. They used to put the label on there. They got a cease and desist for putting the label from the donut place on there. I found out next year's Amish Crack will have the label back on it because the donut
they've actually
place,
got an agreement.
Well, the donut place
realized how successful this was.
You know,
That's
this is a
free
really
advertising.
popular thing.
Yeah.
Maybe we should let
Why
you put our
wouldn't
label
you want the logo on there?
They're dumb.
Yeah.
But they finally figured it out. So I can't remember the donut place off the top of my head, but it will
Jack's.
be. I don't think so.
All right, you poured those 3 glasses. That's mine, right?
Fuck off!
I'm here to disrupt shit.
I have
And
missed
that's all
Monday
you
nights.
get now.
Oh, damn.
Tyler's very vindictive.
He is.
Yeah, he is.
I don't know if you watch the show much, but
I don't watch the show much.
Really?
I was repeating Matt.
I said I don't know if you watch the show much.
Oh, you were saying. Oh,
Sorry, I kind of got the giggles there
I wasn't
too.
listening.
Yeah, I get that a lot from that side of the screen.
That's fair.
Accurate.
Huh?
Damn, it's a lot of booze.
Jojo.
Be awesome.
It's almost enough, really.
Let's trash it.
What was? I saw that.
Slammed.
What was that?
You're just wider.
Well, at least I got that going for me.
Poor fucking
Yours
guy.
is girthier.
Oh my god,
Yours
that's
is
amazing.
Like a can of tuna, you know, just short but wide.
I love that. I saw that. Did you hear how hyped?
Yeah, they got real high.
I went like 3 octaves to show my disdain.
Oh shit.
I have missed Monday.
Ooh, hold on. If you find yourself thinking that our brew is curiously different, there's good reason. At Hoplore, we combine precise brewing science with a
smell
whimsical
cinnamon
splash
here.
of creativity.
Only bad
This
thing, I've
big
seen that
and
person.
balanced Imperial Stout was created with what is locally referred to as crack donuts, a yeast donut covered in caramel and cinnamon.
I'm not a cinnamon person. I can smell it from here.
Yeah, you get the cinnamon on the
You
nose.
get the
pretty
cinnamon
strong.
immediately.
If I remember right, on draft, you got it more on the nose than in the glass.
I hope so.
We shall see.
It
I've been
smells
surprised because
amazing.
I'm in John's camp of not cinnamon, but we've had some that really
It's there,
surprised
but
me.
it's not awful for you.
No, actually, it's
It's balanced.
it smells like a powdered cinnamon.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
balanced.
Powdered sugar cinnamon.
That's balanced.
That's
Oh,
Man.
And another orgasm.
we had an off-camera orgasm this
Off-screen
time.
orgasm.
Off-screen
I
orgasm.
like that. It was almost Santa Claus having an orgasm.
Yeah,
Like,
yes, it was.
File that under things I don't want to see for $100.
And also,
God,
write down off-screen orgasm, I mean, please.
off-screen orgasm.
Oh man,
might be a new shirt.
woo! I'm spent.
We could sell it to all
that's
the
good.
OnlyFans girls.
The OnlyFans girl.
Let's be honest, it's the only fans guys.
I mean, Matt does have an OnlyFans.
Allegedly,
They're just feet pics.
there's hat pics.
Hat pics.
Oh, this is really good.
That yeah. And now I feel vindicated in my 475 because as good as that was, like this.
Stefan, you did it again.
Yeah, Stephen, this is really, really good.
Then again, this might be that personal bias, but ooh, buddy, woo.
Man, I'm telling you right now,
There's nothing wrong with this beer.
no.
I'm putting it with you. Like, I was worried how much cinnamon I was smelling.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my god! Like,
Again. So,
He came
I've learned to trust the cinnamon from the right places. Like
oh man.
aside from like CT Crunch, I don't do cinnamon, but some of these Bruleys,
Bruleys.
I like how
some of these Bruleys have really nailed how to effectively use cinnamon in a stout. This is a great example of how to do this.
this is excellent.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm happy.
I'm a happy boy right now.
This was well worth the wait since Christmas.
yeah, and it's a beautiful
That
label.
is a
We're gonna go back to the
solid
label real quick.
beer.
Since we had to wait for the label, let's show that again.
The label is gorgeous.
That is very
It might
nice.
be
Really is.
worth going on the Keezer. Have you seen it, John?
I think that's our
the
good
label.
spot.
It might be worth it. Especially, is there a spot next to
Let
Bud
alone the quality
No,
of
yeah.
it.
No.
Mostly
Yeah,
because
no,
how
it
often do
is.
you get to throw an Amish guy on your Keezer?
No, I agree. I mean, I'm going to have this Amish guy all up in my Keezer.
Are we talking like figuratively or
Look at that.
literally?
Straight up an Amish dude with donuts everywhere.
Yeah. Donuts in the
A little bit
Amish.
holographic.
Which the other Hoplore label on the Keezer is autographed, actually, by Stefan, the owner.
You're right.
Stefan's one of the coolest dudes. I sat next to him one time, and legitimately some guy asked him during the that beer's release, the one that's on there, will you autograph my bottle? And I'm sitting next to him talking,
You're like,
and I
"Shit."
literally looked at him and went, I took my bottle, slid it next to him, and just started laughing. He goes, I hate you. Signed his bottle, signed mine. I was like, thanks, Stefan.
So, Tyler, as the resident non-pastry stout fan, this clearly falling in that category, one would surmise.
It's a pastry stout.
What is your thought on the
Diabetes.
in a glass?
I think he nailed what I liked about the last beer, too. Now, this one is sweeter. We're getting closer to diabetes in a glass.
But we're not there.
But I don't believe we're there.
No, I agree.
And I am definitely the first one to say it when we are. There's been times I've almost not
That's why we got
finished-
Wolford Brimley on the button
Yeah,
board.
there's been times I've almost not finished a stout, even if I like the taste, because it's just too sweet for me.
Yeah.
Too sweet.
This is not... I don't think it's there. Hey, the beer guys just messaged
I
us.
kind of think that cinnamon helps balance out the sweetness, really.
It does. And I really, really, really fucking like it.
I want to try these goddamn donuts.
And I am...
Right?
and I am first to score.
Yes, you
Does
are.
anybody have any final thoughts on this beer before I do so?
No, this beer is incredible.
I wish there was more.
Yeah.
All right, actually, before I score it, can you do us a favor? Tell us about the Chubby Meeple.
Yeah, I'm going to try after all the beer I've had tonight.
That's why I
Chubby
waited
Meeple.
till the end.
Right? It makes me sound intelligent. No, I've been doing. I've been doing mainly what my shtick was on YouTube was doing videos for Kickstarter. Your companies reach out to me and let me do videos for how to play videos and that kind of stuff for their Kickstarter campaigns. And I would end up with pages. Haven't done them for a while because I've been so busy with Moonshot. I just haven't had time. Is the bottom line. I love doing video work. I'm trying to get back into it. I actually had someone about a month ago that tagged me on Twitter and was like, hey, my wife and I were trying to figure out how to play One Deck Dungeon, and we saw the Chubby Meeples video, and it was the clearest thing I've ever done. It's kind of a shame this guy doesn't make videos anymore. when you get that kind of feedback, and it was something I wanted to do anyway because I love doing the video work. I just haven't had the time, so I'm trying to figure out how to make it work so I can get back into doing it again. Maybe not even necessarily Kickstarter stuff, but I used to do. For those that are familiar with board games would know the Dice Tower. I used to do Dice Tower's review videos for them. I would be on their channel frequently doing review videos and chiming in on their crowd surfing, which is their kickfarter.
Write that one down.
Starter. Kickfarter.
It's gonna be like fart book, but
that's
the
new term for a Kickstarter campaign that's just shit. It's a kickfarter.
Write that in the definition. That's going on Urban Dictionary, and then Moto can read that.
100%. So I usually have time for Kickstarter with the Dice Tower, and I haven't done anything with them for a while because there's so many videos. But probably the most active I am right now on with my Chubby Meeple stuff is on Instagram and Twitter. And Instagram, and you pointed out was April. So I played a game of Red Rising and snapped a picture and just put up there. So I need to get back more into doing those kinds of things because it's been a long time since I've done it.
That's how
Since
I
I
met
left
Mark.
you without a dope beat to step to.
What was that?
He asked you a question, I think.
No, you said it's been a long time. I said since I met you without a dope beat to step
okay.
to. He got it.
I didn't hear it the first time.
That's how I met Mark, was through board games. I actually think the first time I ever actually met you was Gen Con 3 years ago, when we did the very first Inside Up Games.
Inside Up Games party at Books and Brews.
Broad Ripple.
Yeah.
You were there?
Yeah.
We had a great time.
I was there.
Yeah,
Well,
that was a great party.
That was a great time.
It was a blast. And Jared introduced me to you.
Yep.
And ever since then, Mark's a great dude. At Gen Con, everybody tries to find him. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
You have all these people that are actually like giants in the board game industry, whether it's through podcasts, the games themselves. And you see Mark, who's
A chubby
seen
meeple.
him
He's a
now.
chubby meeple
You've
guy.
seen him now here. He's the most
Yeah.
unassuming. Like, you wouldn't expect him to be like important in an industry.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not
And
wrong
these
at all.
board game people and like board game fans, not even just the people who work in the industry. It's people they're like, "Oh my god, I watch your videos," or "I
Yeah.
loved your work with Dice Tower." And it's
It
hilarious.
blew my mind. The first Gen
When it
Con,
gets it.
probably
Yeah.
3 years ago.
It's like us going to Beer Fest.
It was probably 3 years ago. I had some dude walk up to me. Holy shit, you're the Chubby Meeple. Can we get a selfie? And it blew my mind because I'm like, I'm not this big like personality in the industry. I don't do a lot, or at least at that time I didn't, certainly. And it just blew my mind that people recognized who the hell I was.
It's hilarious. It's
weird,
I
man.
while working at Inside Up Games booth, somebody they talked about running into you that day, and I'm literally like, "Oh yeah, I'm friends with him." Like,
Yeah.
why? They're like, "Really?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Wow, yes, I'm friends with Mark Burke." Wait, is that supposed to be like? Am I supposed to be name dropping? Is that like an
Right?
actual name drop? Damn,
I've
I
had
forgot
people-
I was at Gen Con for one.
I've had people come into Moonshot that are like, "You're the Chubby Meeple," and I'm like, "Yeah, I am. How's it going?"
Well, yes, I am.
Well, yes, I am.
Are you like, yes, I am. Would you like some jelly bellies?
How about the love handle?
Some love handle.
Also, fun fact: next door to Moonshot Mass Ave is Love Handle, which is I don't know if you're familiar with this place or not. They
Sounds
are
like my
open
type of
from
place.
they are open from 8 to 3, 7 days a week. They do brunch stuff, and they
in the
literally
morning.
serve in the morning. They literally serve all kinds of breakfast stuff, and they do a pork belly biscuit that is amazing.
You had me at pork belly,
I
yeah.
just had a pork belly baked potato for breakfast.
God, it's so good. It's so good. So if you're on Mass Ave, come see Moonshot Mass Ave, of course. But then go next door. Well, buy food from us, and then go next door and get pork.
No, buy a board game from them, have a snack, play said game, then go get dinner.
Pork
Yeah.
belly biscuit.
pork belly biscuit.
Come on,
sounds
or
good.
breakfast.
The
Go
pork
get
belly
breakfast.
biscuit and love handle is to die.
Actually,
for.
no.
Yeah,
it's
you go there,
get
you
breakfast.
get the pork belly biscuit with
It's
one of
go
your
get
coffees, and then
breakfast.
you come back.
Go get breakfast, then head over, have coffee, and do board games.
If I can get
Coffee's
a
in
And
there.
then eat lunch.
Pork belly is at.
No, they have
no,
no,
we have coffee at
they have a
Moonshot
coffee
Mass
bar,
Ave.
remember?
Full
Nice,
coffee bar.
nice,
We
nice.
actually partner with Noble
Yeah,
Coffee.
some of us pay
See?
attention to our
So
guests, John.
we have, if you go to, if you come into Moonshot, you'll find bags of something called Onward Blend, and it's a unique blend that Noble Coffee made just for us. You can only buy it at Moonshot. You can't get it at Noble. You can only buy it from us.
Oh, that's called exclusive.
If you want to try it out and you want to sample it, come to Moonshot Mass Ave. We actually have it in urns that we serve out there.
We need
Wait, urns where you
exclusivity.
put dead people in. Can you use a different term?
No,
No, they're
coffee
called
urn.
urns. This is a coffee urn.
That seems a little
No, it's
morbid.
A little dark.
Ah!
A little dark.
I like it.
I love how he has to look at the buttons.
I almost had them down, and then we took a
It's
2
been
week.
2 weeks. Give him a break.
Yeah, we took a 2 week break, man. Like I almost had them down before that.
I will say, to circle back to the beer though, if I could partner a pork belly biscuit with this beer, holy shit, I'd be
And we just had another person come on camera.
Wow.
I just said we had another person do a great brain record.
to be fair, I do that a lot on camera.
To be fair.
To be fair.
All right, now that we've talked about the Chubby Meeple, which check out his old videos. Eventually, he'll get back to him. Now that
Eventually, he'll make some new ones.
now that he can get out and socially board game again, like
Right, that's
as
the big
people
thing.
are getting vaccinated and everything else, you can get out. I know some of our friends who are in the industry or used to be in the industry are now getting out and starting to game again.
Yep. I've done game nights for 2 weeks now. 3
Yeah.
weeks. Tomorrow night will be the third week. We've
After
been
a year?
since March of
Yeah.
last year.
Isn't that weird as
It's
shit?
been so great to get back together
The
and
only-
see people again.
The only person I was gaming with before they fucking moved was
Jared
and Katie. So like during COVID, we still did every
We
Sunday.
know you, Jared and Katie.
And then they moved, and
Yeah.
I haven't really gamed, and it breaks my heart. But score-wise on this beer, yeah.
Funny story about Jared. So Jared came to hang
that
out with
should
my
be
family
good.
one night.
Those of you that forget, Jared was on the show. He is limelighting.
Yes, he is limelighting, and I'm actually on an episode of limelighting. I was one of his first episodes.
Weren't
actually,
you the first episode?
I might have been the
Yeah.
first episode.
Name drop.
But he came to a thing with my family, and he and I were talking to each other and just having a conversation, laughing and joking and everything. My brother looked up, and his exact quote was, "Holy shit, there are 2 of them."
That fits. That fits. All right, so we will
Like a
score
meat
this beer
eggplant.
because we are getting close. we are definitely past our normal stop time, but it's been well worth it.
I talk too much.
No,
You
actually,
talk appropriately.
it's really nice to highlight someone very, very local.
Yeah.
We highlight people anyway on this show. It's really cool when it's
You just do a lot of shit.
yeah.
I literally drove 10 minutes to get here. It wasn't long.
Yes.
Oh, when I told him the
You're
for
right.
the phone,
no.
okay.
No, he was agreeing. It's not
Oh, I
Lauren.
thought it was like a White Sox thing.
No.
When I told him the address, he literally goes, "Okay."
Yeah, I'll be there.
But if you want to know, Noblesville East girls finished second in county tonight. So
Nice.
Let's
Very
go.
cool. Very cool Noblesville girls.
All right. Anyway, back to what I
Millers.
was saying. It is my first. I'm scoring first.
East is beast.
Yep.
This is. It's another 5. I hate to get back to backs. I've only done back-to-back 5s one other time. They were for the same company.
Was that
actually.
Ale Song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That was a good night.
it's another 5. Like, we've had 3 fucking stupid good stouts tonight.
Yes,
Yeah,
we have.
agreed.
I'm not sad about that.
100% agree.
And you know what's even better? None of these stouts have been from our main 3 stout companies.
Right.
Nope.
Like our big, we have
Yeah,
like
River
a big
North,
3
Ale
that are
Song.
and Fremont.
Fremont.
We have three companies that if we're wanting to like impress someone, we're
That's
like
what we're pulling out.
I would even throw Anchorage. Anchorage is pretty strong in the stout game.
Anchorage, but we pulled
We
out
don't get very
Anchorage
many.
IPA this time.
Yeah.
Anchorage wasn't
Anchorage
a
probably
beer we brought
won.
out
I
because-
am not even an IPA guy, and that Anchorage IPA
Yeah.
was amazing.
But I think it's funny because we've had 3 stupid good stouts, and they were not our lower level breweries by any
No.
stretch.
No.
but
just
they were not
unverified stouts from
They were not
companies.
our big 3 stout people.
Yeah.
And that's fun to me. So
that was a lot, yeah.
Freem. So I'd even say big 4.
Yeah.
It wasn't even Freem either. Yeah. So 5 for me.
I have agreed with Tyler a lot tonight.
Are you gonna do it again?
A lot. And
You can't not because of spite.
cinnamon is not my favorite
It's a
flavor.
5 for you. Don't even try it.
No, it is. Like, I didn't want to give this a 5, but
I know you.
it's beautiful. It's great. It's delicious. They pulled it off. It's a 5.
Stefan fucking nailed that shit.
yeah, I would agree. I this is definitely a five for me. When I dove in, I smelled the cinnamon. I mean, I smelled the cinnamon immediately. Before I even pulled it to my nose, you could smell the cinnamon. I'm like, okay, this is going to be way too much cinnamon for me.
No, I thought the same thing.
Oh my god, it just has a great flavor. And I want to drive up and try donuts now because, like...
So you know what's funny? I think I scored this higher than I did when it was on draft.
Yeah.
If I remember
Really?
right, I only gave it a 4.5 on draft that day.
So
How
in
long has
5
this been
months, it's
aging
aged.
since?
Since December.
I mean, did you have it that early when you had it on
I
draft?
had it on release, yeah.
Okay.
So right out, yeah.
Yeah.
That would
Man,
definitely make a difference.
Oh, it's... 5. He gets a 5. Like that shit is delicious.
4 out of 4 or 5.
Yeah. So good.
Beer of the night.
Yeah, so now it is time for beer of the night. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean your highest scored. It could be, we've had some that we've scored 5s and it wasn't our beer of the night because we had something that surprised us.
Right.
So, Matt, you are first for beer of the night.
With that note being said, clearly the Amish Crack deserves the title, but we had a good thing from him before. I kind of had high expectations going in. The Great Notion Stouts.
Love Notion number 9.
Love Notion number 9 because having had IPAs from them, and I was like, I'm looking forward to that, but I don't know what they're going to do. That was very well done. That it's going to be... No. That's almost going to be... I'm going to go with the pecan. What the fuck? Yeah. No, I forgot about
Wow.
it. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, when you got...
It was driving down the road. Yeah!
Turn right now. Oh shit, Siri. No, like yeah, we had 3 killer stouts, which are my
we
favorite
did.
style.
We did.
So good.
And I was like, that one was the most surprising. But no, I don't think we've had anything like that from Walking Clouds either. So
We haven't, no.
that is actually my pick. With Great Notion being a close second, and this being a close third. Like all the stouts were
No, all-
dynamite.
all- Amazing.
I
Yeah.
talked about
Great.
I talked about our Big 4 stout people and how we didn't use any of them today. But it's funny because Great Notion we know is a great brewery.
Never
We
had a
just
stout.
hadn't had a stout. Walking,
Clouds Walking.
Mountains
yeah,
Walking, right?
Mountains
Walking.
Walking. We've had a lot of really good beers from, but never a good stout. Now we'd only had one stout, and that was a collab that everybody sucked at. But we never had a stout from essentially.
Right.
They fucking nailed it.
That
And then,
that
of
was
course,
that one gets my tip of the hat because I don't even like
Lord.
pecans that much, and that one I thought, much like Mark over the Chubby People, was like, man, I love raspberries, and this made me forget about that. Like that was just so well executed. I got to go with the pecan.
I just fucking love it. Like, nope.
Hard 90,
Yep.
yeah.
All right, John.
The caramel pecan.
Dessert cart.
No, absolutely. And what nails it for me is, once again, it's not my characteristic big, heavy, thick imperial stout, and it was beautiful and perfect in every way.
Yep. I just exactly what Matt said. I was so focused on the raspberry stout that when I tried that dessert cart, holy shit. It blew my mind, and I'm saying
Hold
beer
on.
of the night went to the dessert cart.
Oh, okay.
The pecan
Sorry.
caramel
Yeah.
dessert
I had
cart.
to
That
make sure I
was-
knew what he was talking about.
Yeah. I mean, that when I
had
tried
three really
that,
good stouts
it
at
just
TCW.
yeah.
It's the hard 90 I took
Any-
that everyone jumped on board with me.
That's the thing is like all 3 of these stouts could have taken beer of the night because
Yeah.
all 3
yeah,
of
if
these
they
stouts
had been
were
on different nights,
incredible.
any one would have been beer of the night, but
And
instead they were all on the same
four
night.
of the 4 of us are stout guys. I get it.
Yeah.
But still, those 4 stouts were incredible.
Yeah.
But I think if I had to pick just one, it would be that pecan caramel dessert cart. That thing was incredible.
So for me, I am going to switch just a little bit, and I'm going to go with the rails that he originally was on. Love Notion number 9 is so very much
I respect.
different than any beer I normally would drink like that. Like, even though it's a stout, it's definitely... If I saw the can, based on the can, I probably don't buy it.
Oh, I definitely would buy it, but I wouldn't expect what
Well,
we got.
hey, it's a pastry stout. I don't really buy pastry stouts unless
That's true,
somebody
yeah.
goes, Tyler, you'll like this stout.
Yeah.
Like, I've met Stefan and I've tried his beers, so for him, I'll buy a pastry stout.
Yeah.
Yep.
But in general, I don't buy pastry stouts. They're usually like $10 a bottle, and I don't usually like them that well. Like, I like the sip, but then I'm like, John, like $10 to hand my beer to John
Size
is a
of dollar
lot.
window.
John's like, Tyler, buy more, because I get them.
Yeah.
But like, that was stupid.
We
good.
finished this night so fucking strong.
Hour 2
100%.
was pretty on point.
Yeah.
Well, hour 2 was a 4.0 on the bourbon cream
you're talking
soda.
3 amazing stouts and the bourbon cream soda.
Yeah, a 4
which
on
I'm a
the
whiskey drinker anyway.
a 4 on the bourbon cream soda, an average of 4.5 on Love Notion,
And a
5.5.
So good. So
Then
solid.
that all pairs with yes, we had the virtual tiki party that was a 1.5, or in John and I's case 0.75, and we had Bushwick Zombie, which was a 2. But other than those 2 beers, everything was a 3, 2,
It's
5
been
or
a
higher.
solid
No,
night.
this was a solid night.
That was solid
For sure.
and it was a lot of beers of breweries we like that weren't necessarily what we normally drink. we thank you
because-
guys.
Good job, Sox fan.
It's because I was here.
We thank you guys. We nailed that one.
Yep.
Next week's probably gonna suck.
Thursday is officially on.
Thursday's on.
So it'll be an Instagram live thing. So we always tell you to follow us on all because we do different things on every single thing.
Yeah, this is an example of that. So us and the beer guys are going to do an Instagram live.
It's
so
the-
split screen.
They're like me. They like their underscores. It's the_beer_guys.
There's
I
some
think
guys
it's
from
like
Oregon
Fortley.
who drink a lot of beer on the internet, like us, and they like our show. They like what we do. We traded porch bombs. I'm super excited.
I am too. It'll be 9 o'clock Eastern. So
Yeah.
7 o'clock on the West Coast.
I'm going to sleep at 10.
You'll be fine, dear.
6 o'clock.
6
on the
o'clock
West
was
Coast.
it 6?
Yeah.
I was trying to
9
remember
minus
what-
3 is 6.
Oh, you're right. You're right. All right.
Math.
Math.
But follow us on Instagram. Watch us on
Indiana
Instagram
math.
on
I mean,
Thursday.
math.
That's fair.
Even though it's an Instagram live and it's just going to be us and the beer guys on screen, you can still comment. We can still interact.
And it'll be cool because both people should be able to interact.
Yeah.
So both groups should be able to respond to questions. They should be able to read the questions and respond. Should be a lot of fun. I'm excited. We have some really unique beers we're going to drink.
Yeah, I've been waiting. We've had this porch bomb for a month, so I'm excited. I'm ready to drink it.
Yeah, I'm really excited for it. It should be a wild ride. I'm excited. A lot of the beers or breweries we've had that we really like. Great Notion is one of them.
Is in there.
really?
Freedom, I think, is in there.
Is it Ale Song?
L Song is in there.
I thought it, yeah. I was
Yeah.
like,
there is an L Song
So-
for sure.
I will tell you solely on the chocolate raspberry thing I had tonight, I'm checking out Great Notion. Just solely on that beer tonight.
That's fair.
That
do it.
beer was amazing.
So make sure you check us out Thursday. We're really excited for that. We also have some new content coming up, maybe, for our Beer Life. But we'll be joining Beer Life Sports soon. So we'll be going from Beer Life Brews, which will still be on both of those.
Yeah, we're on those.
And jumping into Beer Life Sports. We're coming for you, Callie Bundy.
Kelly!
we call it the triple threat.
We're excited for that. If you're in Indiana, or local-ish, Ohio, I travel across borders for beer. Come to the next Indiana on Tap, which is Anderson on Tapped in June. You can find all their ticket stuff on their websites and all that kind of stuff.
And I think Tyler's talked me into doing a TBG pedal cart.
Damn
thing.
straight we are. Which
So-
we will announce because
Yeah.
we're going to give away at least
Yeah,
one
we'll
seat
figure
on
it
a
out.
pedal
We'll figure it
cart.
out.
We're going to get drunk in downtown Indy riding around on a pedal cart. So,
Woo!
thank you guys for
And
listening.
Drunken Movie Review is going to be back this week, too.
Drunken Movie Reviews are back this week.
Yes!
The best movie we have reviewed on the show.
Oh, I don't know.
Not even
It's
close.
up there, but I mean, we did watch Baby Driver.
It's good, but not even close.
Oh, Baby Driver's amazing.
Oh, we reviewed that. Which
God,
don't
Baby
forget,
Driver's
guys.
so good.
Don't forget, guys. You can find our
Baby
Drunken
Driver is
Movie
good.
Reviews
Oh.
wherever you listen to podcasts.
So that's-
I'm talking
can I find
Spotify,
Wait,
Apple.
Apple?
Music-
Can I find it on iTunes? Can
You
I
can
find
find
it on
it on
Spotify?
Amazon.
I can find it on Amazon?
You can find it all of those.
Yeah.
Right.
We're
See,
badass.
That's better than Baby Driver.
We're badasses.
Masterpiece for our movie review.
Masterpiece movie
Masterpiece.
review.
So make sure you check that
Oh,
out.
God, it's a masterpiece
check out
of a
Beer
movie.
Life Sports, Beer Life Official, Beer Life Brews. Make sure you check out our sponsor. If you're a brewery, check out Water Performance
Pete.
Technologies LLC. He is now doing the water for Bad Dad Brewing. So as their beer gets better, because the water
Congratulations,
gets
sir.
better, check it out.
Boom.
We like you guys. We love you guys. We have a lot of fun with you guys.
Kevin says pedal cart. I think he might be in.
He's in.
Atwell's still watching. God, I love the Atwells.
I know.
Thank you guys. You all rocked. We couldn't do this without you. Later.
Who are you?
We don't need to do it.
Okay.